So none of you guys would ever go on Love Is Island?
Love Island?
I thought
Love
that
Island?
Daniela girl won. Who won last season?
Serena and Cordell.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
Cordell's Odell Beckham Jr.'s brother.
Yep.
Really?
He's the one that did the bag spin.
You know what I fuck with? Baddies. Baddies is fucking good, dude.
I've never watched Baddies.
You know what? That doesn't entertain me. Like a bunch of people just
Yeah,
fight.
no, that's fucking stupid.
I heard it's
I
entertaining.
was like, oh, it's a good show that I like. Well, it's fucking stupid. Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of
You have
Baddies.
that voice memo I sent you?
You guys listen out.
You have that voice memo I sent you?
What voice memo?
When you posted?
When I was made the thirst trap?
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. This is how you hold your friends accountable, okay? One thing on TikTok I will never accept is posting thirst traps if you're not getting paid for it.
Wait,
And you're
are
a
we
guy.
recording? Oh, look at you. All right, man.
Yeah, Nick. You get paid.
Hey man, if you ever need somebody to talk to, just know I'm here, okay? I just want you to know that, bro. You always got me.
Wait, what did you say?
What's the
do it one
context?
more time.
Was
Oh,
that
no,
you?
this isn't it. This isn't it.
Hey bro, ever since you left, man, I've been seeing a lot of your TikToks pop up, and it's just like thirst trap after thirst trap. And I don't know, I just want to ask if everything's okay. 'Cause, I mean, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? Come on.
This is what you can't
I'm fucking dead.
You know what? I love the honesty.
You know what?
you just
gotta As soon as he left too, they started popping on my page. I didn't like it.
You're welcome.
You didn't like him? I didn't like him. Just because it
I'm sorry, Sage. Should I make more videos like you today? I'm going to the doctor's office.
I would like that. It's more you. That's more you.
You're so stupid.
There's something called the duality of man, right? Sometimes I want to feel like a
Duality
bad
of man.
bitch, all right?
No,
Hey, you look like a bad bitch.
you look like you a good looking dude. It's just
No, it's just like
the
you
switch
look,
up is.
you know what I mean?
But I wasn't like, was it like fuckboy? Was it?
It was like I was watching and I was like,
I've never seen you.
Can
look
we
into a
see an
camera
example?
like-
hey,
Alex,
Where you going?
Yo, Alex, don't ever come back.
I said, can you pull it up? And he walked in.
No.
Blow my nose.
Oh, go blow your
Yo,
nose.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like a worst nightmare. Can you imagine a room full of people just screen sharing?
We did that.
We
We did that. Sean sent it to the whole group chat.
Well, I've seen yours from like back in the day.
Dude, and they were getting it. They were pretty lit.
Dude.
It's just like back then that
Pretty lit.
was my thing. I didn't know anything else.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Your content changed a lot.
It changed a lot.
A lot.
I did a video where I was reacting to my old videos and I FaceTimed him and I was like, look, remember the video I showed you where my hair was in a man bun?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude,
I can't even imagine you with the man bun.
don't imagine me.
Wait, actually, can I
But you
see
know
it?
what, Sean? You got a
need
good
to
ass
see that.
point. If you're not getting
Sometimes-
paid for it,
As a man.
Wait, you're saying if you're not
As a
if you're
man.
not getting
As a
paid
man
for
in this
thirst
world,
trap, you
do
shouldn't
not
be
be
making
posting.
thirst traps.
Okay, here. There's two different.
That's why I
types, right?
stopped.
Like you got like Devin making those singing videos, and they're very normal. Like I look at him and he's just singing, but good looking dude. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then we have you, right? But you got the money, so you're getting paid for him. So I'm not
What
hating.
the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not hating.
Okay.
How do you look at you like that?
wait, does Cristian not have money?
Oh my god.
Nick's getting paid to
yeah.
post these traps and stuff like that.
Like the audio.
Devin's not, but Devin's just like singing a song. And he's not smiling too
like
much.
music.
He's just singing.
I like music.
God forbid a fella
Nah.
catch a vibe.
Hey, God forbid.
I'm
Please,
sorry.
What do you think, Bonnie? What do you think?
I mean, I need to see the
No, you
TikTok.
don't.
Yeah, we
TikTok.
gotta pull it out.
Oh,
Oh,
Alex,
Alex,
yeah.
take your pick. Take your pick, Alex. Why is he already live? Take your pick, Alex. No.
Yes.
That's not.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Where did you go for this shit? I don't even remember this video.
Wait, this is okay.
This is like 2020, bro.
See, but this is
Yeah,
you.
this is you.
This is you.
No, this is like, yo, I'm not. Get off! Dead ass, bro. We gotta delete this shit. How are you gonna get out of
We need to
this?
see it. We need to see it.
No.
What is
Yo,
going
my
on?
safe word, my safe
Okay,
word.
okay.
My safe word.
Okay.
Yo, that
And-
was like my heart just stopped for a
And
second.
I don't know
What
what I just
account
saw
was
there, but
that?
I liked what I saw.
No, my hair. Did you see how my hair was like a pineapple?
Yeah.
Yo, my hands are sweating.
But those weren't like thirst traps. Those
No,
were more like
no,
funny.
those
No,
were like
that's
ones
not,
on top.
no,
That's
that's
not
not
thirst
right.
trap.
That was theater
Hey, you
kid.
used to have a little beard?
That was theater kid era.
So we can't see the thirst traps you're
No,
talking
Alex,
about?
Can you pull up this
No,
thirst trap
Alex,
from like a couple weeks
just,
ago?
I will break that computer.
You posted it. You
posted it.
But I see. I thought he was gonna pull up like last week.
I
or
also
whatever.
thought so. That was diabolical.
Did
Alex,
you
to
see
do
he
that.
went to oldest?
Yeah, that was diabolical. that you did
That's
that.
where you find the worst shit.
What's your guys' take on that? Like, should men really be posting thirst
No.
traps? I know we talk. Not at all. Like 0%.
Leave that for the girls.
But
Yeah.
if like a dude's getting paid, you're like, shit, he's getting paid.
How are you
you're
supposed
getting
to
paid,
become
You know
the
what?
next
Yeah,
Vinny
I
Hacker?
can't say anything.
Is Vinny
What did you
Hacker
say?
cringy?
How are you
No.
supposed to become the next bubble?
He's
Said
not
that a little too
cringy.
quick. I like how she's smiling.
What?
Vinny Hacker's
No.
not cringy.
No, he's
A lot
not
of people
cringy.
used to compare me to Vinny Hacker too.
You kind of look like him. I
Really?
see.
I would see it. So wait, so when is it cringy then? When you don't
Um,
find them attractive and they're posting the thirst trap?
No, it just depends. Like you could do it like very, what is it? Very chill and very
Yeah.
like
Nonchalant.
non-cringy.
Yeah.
Very nonchalant. But there's some people that like you could tell like
They're trying too hard.
exactly.
You think this
Yeah.
is
This
the
one, okay.
Okay, look, this is chill.
We need the audio now.
Oh, this is the one that I saw. This is the one that I saw.
And you didn't like it?
Didn't like
Yeah,
it.
you
No, allegedly. I'm not been in there.
Okay, I don't like watching this in a room full of people. Why are you wheezing, dog?
It's not.
that's not
Hey, you
bad.
enhance him. You
Wait,
enhance him.
Christian, that's not bad.
I
That's
just
not bad
watched.
at all.
I watched the Snow White video and then it went straight to that. So it was just a little bit.
Just
of a
threw me
mix-up.
off.
Someone commented on there like, oh, a monthly normal post.
But I'm just clowning on you.
Did
I,
you
you know
see
I love
Cynthia's
you.
face the whole time that was?
No, I'm just clowning. You know I love you,
Oh, my
Christian.
fault.
You're a very talented individual. I was just gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think about people posting thirst traps? The girl's perspective. For you, it's kind of cringy when it's not.
If they're not
nonchalant.
attractive. If they're not attractive.
If they're not
That's big
attractive.
Madi, you can just say.
No, I don't think so. It's
Can you
not
give me
about
Can
attractiveness.
you give me an example of someone that's
No,
doing
I don't
too
want to
much?
air people out,
Is
but
it like how if it's just natural?
it has to be like natural.
Yeah. Was that natural?
Yeah, actually,
It
it was.
I think that was natural.
Now I'm kind of looking back at it.
No, it looks good. It
I
looks
think
good.
it's just
Like
since
I
saw the
expected
Snow
like
White
some
video before.
cringy ass shit, but it was not
I
that.
have friends that like hump the air. And
I've
like,
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
see,
no.
It's big no.
I don't like that.
That's a big no.
I don't like
It's a
that.
millennial
Like you know which
It's a
ones I
millennial
don't
thing.
like? The
Which
ones
ones?
where like when they do like transitions into like red lighting. I'm like, damn, at that point you're trying too hard because then you're putting up the ring light and then like you turn off the light.
I was looking at you. You had the ring light on right there. What
That
kind of
was a-
light was that?
Listen, that was
You're lying if that was not a ring light.
Dude, I thought
that was
was
not a
ring
ring
light.
light. That was a sunset lamp. Five Below had a sale, and I kept the lamp.
Oh, yeah.
When you bought it, did you have that vision in your head?
You
like, oh, it's
did.
be perfect.
Because you had it hitting you perfectly where you had it set up. And I know you did.
So, listen,
You got him. You got him.
I know you did.
Man.
Hey, say, is the screen flip to you guys? Yeah. Okay, just
I think it's cringy once they make that like light skin face.
Like the
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like.
Be
Now
dreaming.
when dudes be popping out their lips,
Yeah,
that
when
shit's
they
weird.
make,
Like you
Yeah,
see that,
that
shit? Like it's
shit.
like, what are you
That's
trying to do?
weird.
Like the BBL face a little bit.
Yeah, like they make
Yeah,
their lips.
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking
pop
about.
out. I'm
Bite
like,
the-
Yeah, like
When
that
you
stage.
bite- Oh, like the Drake?
When you
The
bite
The
it,
Drake
one?
BBL face. Bro, there's men that keep doing that.
No, they
like
do like the.
Which one?
Like they throw their lips out there to make it look like they have. I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
How much money would it take you to make a thirst trap? Like a lot. Like let's say someone offers you $100,000.
Like a brand.
Sean might put a gun to his head
Gosh,
before he
don't.
does
You
that.
gotta make like a cringy thirst trap. Like
You hump in the air.
you
type
hump in the air,
shit.
all that shirt off.
Like lift up the shirt a little bit.
Yeah.
100K? Did you say that?
100 bands.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll do it.
I
No,
think you
give
do
me
it for
Promo.
$100.
Give me money.
I want to know how long
Sean,
it would take
promo,
for you to
a
do
thousand.
not
that.
even 1,000.
What's
That's
the
crazy.
okay? What is the TikTok? You want me
It's-
putting up my
it's
shirt
Just
up in the air?
Prestige thirst trap.
Prestige.
Like,
Okay, but like,
Like the shit you think.
This shit gonna stay with you forever.
Yeah. Digital footprint, by the way.
Digital
for, like,
footprint.
50K for that one. I just
50?
I
Nah, give me like
I-
300.
50K.
no,
You're
but like
crazy.
you know when you you can't even move out of embarrassment. That's how I feel when I see a video that I don't like about myself. Like I can't even I'm like frozen.
I didn't feel that until he pulled up my old TikToks.
You know what? I feel you on that actually.
No,
I
just-
understand how you.
I
understand
cannot look at videos like when it comes to confidence or something. Those I just never can do that. I can't look at myself doing that and be like, I'm gonna throw this up.
Would you do it if you could meet Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That would just hurt.
Imagine Ronaldinho just
He's a legend.
post this TikTok up.
Is this you?
This
Is this you? No, I don't think.
What's up, guys? If you haven't checked out our Patreon yet, you're missing out.
We all have our own segments now, so you guys are going to get a deeper dive into our life.
We also play games. We're bringing back the vlogs, and we also offer exclusive merch discounts.
Go ahead and check out a few of these clips.
We like to smoke with Owen,
cause
Owen is our mate. And when we smoke with Owen, he smokes it all in 8, 7.
How old was Devin when he had his first kiss?
I don't even know if
I don't even know if I'm right.
It's 16.
Wrong again. I was 17.
Oh
Was
my
it?
God,
It was
there's
senior
no
year.
way.
Suck it.
I thought it was junior year.
No, it was senior year.
Junior going to senior year.
You didn't kiss a girl till you
6, 5, 4. Welcome back to another Patreon episode. I am your host, Nick Grajeda.
And I'm your other host, Nick Grajeda.
Now let's get right into it. Huh?
Smoke.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, that's concerning.
It didn't. What if it wasn't on?
Did you push it?
Oh my god.
Dude. So this morning I had cereal with granola in it, like cinnamon granola. Bro, I was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes just pooping every type of poop you can.
Fire.
Thick, soft, fire.
Smoke.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh, no, that's going to be a bad cop. That's going to be he's faded. Sean, he's not leaving this house, bro.
Look at the window. we never opened the window.
Do you guys ever drop a deuce in a plane?
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
No, I think I had 2 once.
Planes are always scary when you flush.
Gets caught in
Into
it.
the air.
I don't think that's how that works.
You're going 500 miles per hour.
You're going like 90.
It should break apart.
It would.
Yeah,
I don't think you're
right?
high enough for
It
the
still
atmosphere,
falls,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
It still falls on
It
you.
breaks apart and it falls. So you probably think it's raining. It's They're little probably like fucking this. poop Little, particle. They're probably like that big.
How solid do you think poop is? Like, I feel like it's gonna get to pretty
You know what? That's a
small pieces.
really fucking good point because I actually have never touched poop.
I'm this all the time. Like
Asshole,
really.
dick,
All right, hold on.
sorry.
There's nothing going on, so I'm.
Lazy, stupid piece of shit.
Now we got. There's nothing going on.
Horny.
I'm tired.
I want a girl over you.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait.
Listen to
Okay,
me.
okay.
If something's so lame, man, I'm really.
Bored.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay. You guys ever
Oh,
taken
diagrams.
like poop pictures and send them to your friends because they're so amazing? Have you? I've never done it, but
No.
I know a couple friends that have.
No,
I've never done it.
I
You
used
have?
to send it to my mom all the time.
Why?
I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me.
To your mom?
Mom, dad.
Dude.
Poop.
It was like a group chat with whole family. You gotta stop doing this. You're like, haha, I love
Dude,
you
it was
guys.
always
individual.
Dude.
That's
Crazy.
Even creepier.
And then there were 2.
We should just act drunk, but not take any shots. And just fucking kill him on the game.
What if I want to get drunk?
If you guys want to check out our Patreon, the link will be in the description.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Now enjoy the rest of this episode.
But I feel like, don't girls have like a go-to kind of like what they do in a thirst trap too? Oh, sorry, what they do in a thirst trap too? Like the
I always talk about it. It's when they only show. I hate when they only show their bottom teeth.
I was about to say that.
Fucking
yes,
hate
yes,
that.
yes.
I hate that video.
this is charged.
Wait, what?
Sorry. Like they be like, I don't like
Oh,
that. I don't like that.
They ain't really talking.
Yeah, when they're like talking in it or like singing the lyrics and it's just their bottom teeth.
I
like
don't
that.
know why I just like cannot take myself seriously when I try to make like a lip syncing video.
I can see that.
I've
Or-
seen a couple of yours. They look really good.
But you just
I
feel
don't think
I've seen
uncomfortable.
Wait, Cynthia, you did it?
You post videos?
Oh, he's hunting. He's hunting page. He's hunting.
There'll be like a sound.
I've seen you post videos on TikTok.
I have a few.
Oh, I opened your account. I think I saw a video.
Oh,
of
they
Kat.
were all gone.
They were all reposts. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Dude, wait. I thought. Have you made a thirst trap much of right now?
I don't know.
No. Oh, the Taco Bell mukbang where you just stuffed everything in your
Yeah.
face and you didn't leave any leftovers.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Genuinely
my type of
impressive. I think
content.
you should
love
keep
Taco
doing
Bell.
that. You should.
Hey,
That was
this
your
is-
thing.
I
That's
think
your thing.
This is my goat.
And so everyone keeps telling me that too, and like I've also thought about it, but also people were like hating like crazy too.
Wow.
Really?
They're like,
For what
girl, this is
reason do you
gross.
hate
Don't
on
ever
video?
post some shit like this
Wow.
ever again. Like,
Yo,
I feel like half of those are like joking though, or like most of those
Wait,
are like jokingly like.
True.
Wait, they
Yeah,
have
they're like,
for
I'm
what?
scared.
For what?
Like Sage
Yeah.
you made a TikTok like that?
of me eating
Oh, why did they hate on you though?
because I was taking really big bites.
She was taking
It was
giant
impressive.
It was impressive.
Like
It was
over
impressive.
under 2 bites kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was
Wait,
like
but that's-
it was like
that's-
fast cut up.
It was
Oh,
It was a burrito and then
This
a
is
side
this is
to it.
Dad, are you fading?
You high?
Jesus Christ! How fucking high are you in this? Oh, you're high as fuck.
Cynthia, sometimes
Yeah, she had every color hair.
2023?
Yo, you can tell by the sound. Though.
Girl,
This
you
was a
about to
throwback.
fly away with those eyelashes, though.
Whoa, what's the wolf?
oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
did
the
you bring
the
him back?
second one too. Oh,
See, if you see this zone, you're like, all right, that's lit.
That's crazy.
Cynthia's in her furry era.
okay.
I feel like
That's
you
you.
can't be sober.
These are normal, Cynthia.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It literally 30 minutes after that video was taken, Cynthia was throwing up.
Wow. Really?
No, not 30. Maybe like an hour.
Changes quick.
Real quick. That's pretty good time.
Not
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Pretty good time. It's a good time to black out.
What?
Like an hour after.
I feel like I just can't make one without like doing like a funny like thing.
Yeah, because I feel otherwise
you know
it's
what I mean?
like, oh, okay, I can't. I have to break the tension.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people can be like, oh, he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Do you have experience? Why didn't you break the tension on the last
Dude,
video?
I have like
There's a lot of tension, a lot of sexual tension in the video.
pull up Sage's videos right now. Pull up Sage's old thirst traps.
We
My new-
pulled
my new-
them up.
my-
We had a whole podcast on this.
No.
Yeah, don't blow it.
Do you post thirst traps too?
No. I literally don't.
What do you post? Like back in the day.
Literally nothing.
Don't even.
I don't post.
Don't fucking even.
What's a thirst trap though? Would you consider mine thirst traps?
If that's a thirst trap, then Maru's definitely throwing a thirst trap.
She's saying, would you consider hers thirst traps? Her
No.
Cynthia.
So
I
like
wouldn't-
lip syncing like video.
I feel like mine's like basically like makeup, like transformation, or like skincare. I have.
Yeah. Or like you have
Do you
some
do-
lip
like
syncing
trending.
videos.
Do you do the what is the intro people do? They're like, hey guys.
Do you?
I do. I
Yeah.
think I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. I think you do.
I do.
You do your intro.
Oh, the hi, my pretty
Yeah,
people.
that one.
She forgot her intro.
No, I.
She forgot.
Hi, my pretty people.
a
Welcome
good
back
intro.
to another video.
It's a good intro.
Good intro.
That's a solid.
Good way to break the barrier.
Yeah.
Makes you feel
That's
less.
how you break the awkward phase
Break
right
the-
there.
Right?
With camera.
I'm like, oh.
Because like if you start like right away, it's like like I don't know. I just feel
Yeah.
like
You
that.
gotta do something like
No
that.
high or anything.
You mean like you gotta break the tension? You
Yo,
know what I
that
mean?
genuinely I had to stop. I was tempted to text.
Nah, that one hurt pretty bad. Some of your TikToks have hurt me pretty
Sage,
bad.
I need to see you do a 24 hours with no internet challenge.
No, no, dear God, no.
I feel like y'all's audience is like nicer though. Like I went live the other day. I went live the other day. Sorry, I'm really bad at keeping this.
No, you're good.
I went live the other day and I was in WeHo and someone was like, "Oh my gosh, Christian's in town for Pride Parade," and I was like,
Oh wow.
You know, but you also like have those jokes kind of like going on.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like the
but
audience
I'm not
playing
a part
into.
of it. Like I'm not in on.
Yeah.
You could be an ally. Maybe they meant to buy that.
Oh yeah.
No, they didn't mean it. Like.
Wait, I actually have a question. Like, how do you guys feel about like, you know how we'll kind of like joke around with each other, like make jokes about each other and shit. Like,
How do we feel about
actually, wait, never mind. That's different. Never mind.
How do you feel about
I was gonna say like,
how do you feel about what though?
About like people that watch us doing that with us.
yeah, like people in the comments doing that to us. But I guess it's different because like we say it. But like, okay, what about like
I think
for solo creators? It's different because like people are in the comments like making jokes. But like, what if you necessarily didn't make that joke about yourself?
Oh.
I think that's where it gets weird. And I've seen videos on this about like parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
And I think and it's also another thing when you're also making fun of yourself. Because
Yeah.
if I'm making fun of myself for whatever I'm insecure about, and then people in the comments are like bringing it up, talking about it, like joking about it, I'm like, I really don't know you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I
wouldn't
mean?
want some stranger that I just met
Yeah.
to point these out either, even if you're making a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that comes to like parasocial relationships. But I don't know. I think it's a little difficult because sometimes, bro, people be roasting me in my comments, and I think it's the most hilarious
No, it's
shit
funny.
I've ever
It's
seen.
funny.
Yes, dude. Yes.
It's really funny.
But sometimes I'm
feel
just
like-
like, all right, y'all crossing the line.
Yeah, because I feel like
Where did they cross the line?
Give an example.
What did that? We met somebody the other day, and they're like, oh my god, you guys are shorter than.
Oh no, yeah, it was so cool. Like the interaction was really cool, and then it just went
Boom.
like damn, you guys are pretty short. Like, but it wasn't even like a joking way. It was like they just said it.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah.
up, just
And
straight
I was
up.
like, oh wow, you just ruined my experience. And I was like, but I joked around that I said that. But I was like, you can say it funny.
Yeah.
You can say it in a funny way.
Yeah.
But,
What'd you guys respond to that?
That's what I said.
No,
I
Sage
said,
said
wow, you
that.
ruined my-
Oh, you can say it in a funny way.
I went, oh, damn it.
Do you feel like you guys are good at meeting like us
Yeah.
supporters?
I think
Sometimes
so.
it depends
I'm
on
PR
the
trained.
day.
Sometimes.
They've gotten a lot better, but Sage used to not be able to form sentences.
Oh my god.
I still
The
can't.
thing is, like we'd always like do our side quests or whatever, like hang out one on one with each other.
The good
and we
middle
run into
chunk, I'll take.
So I'll be like,
Not
yo,
the
what's up?
not the goodbye.
Not the close. Not the
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
His goodbyes are god awful, dude. I used to start off, and then he'd be like, "Have a good day." Like, not even joking. That's what it would sound like every single time. Yeah. And then he'd do like the look around and keep walking. It was
Oh.
terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like there's that weird awkward portion where it's like you're like, oh my gosh, you're that guy, and then it's like Yeah, and then it's
that part.
And then one time I was like, oh, do you want to get a picture? And they're like, no, I'm good, thank you. And they walked away. I was like,
dude, one time
you did that. I don't know what
I
happened.
usually, whenever they don't say anything, I usually say, "Oh, do you want to take a picture?" Just to kind of break.
Yeah,
the
I
tension.
can't say
There was
that.
one time
I have been shot down. On a couple of
Have
occasions.
you actually? Dude, I would
Yes.
never ask that
What do
ever
you
again.
Do when you get shot
No,
down?
because I remember one time they had said like, "Oh, are you like Nick, or do you have that podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they kind of were like, and I was like, "You want to take a picture?" And they were like, "No, I don't really watch you like that." And I was like,
Yeah, the response.
Yeah, and I'm
Wait,
like,
when
I
was
don't
that?
know,
Where
like,
was that at?
It was I think I was at the mall by myself.
You know,
I was by
I
myself.
get why you're
with-
doing
I was
that.
with
Were you with me?
I was with
Someone-
you one time at
Okay,
least.
okay.
Because if they don't ask, because I'm not gonna say that, which I get why you do, but like I've walked and then I walk away, and either they say it right then and there, or it's like they circle back later and be like, "Oh, can I get a
Yeah.
pic?" But
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, I don't want to ask you if you want to pic," you know, like. But I
Yeah.
get why you do that though, because like
Yeah,
some
it's
people
a-
just
it's
That's
a
what
little
I was gonna
icebreaker.
say.
Yeah.
I like think about it sometimes too, but then I always stop myself because I'm like, I don't like the rejection part, and also it's like I don't want to seem like what is it like stuck up. Like you want a picture? Because like some
Yeah.
people, you never know how they're gonna take that interaction.
Yeah.
It's like you never mean it like that, but like you don't know what else to say in
Exactly.
that
Yeah, it
moment.
might come across
yeah.
that way regardless.
Yeah.
I've had
Might as well
some-
not take the risk.
I've had some times where my brain completely just turns off. Like I
Same.
went to the dude. I like walked out and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I went to Kava and I was like in line. She's like, "I've seen you somewhere," and I was like, "I don't know." Like just like that. No, dude. But my brain just shut. Like, do you know when you're just coasting? Like I literally was like it was after the gym and I was just like looking at the menu and I was like, I don't know. And that was,
Wait, actually, I've done that before. I was like, oh, like I don't know what to say to that. I'm like, oh.
Or like I'll be like, oh, like have I seen you around or something like that? Because I'm on YouTube. Like, if you didn't know, like I'm just like, oh, maybe I've seen you around or something. And they'll be like, nah, dude. Like, and I'll be like, oh, okay. But like that time, I was just brain dead. And I was like, I don't know.
Also, I like pick and choose on who to like answer. Like, okay, that. No, not like that. I answer. No. I answer everybody, but like it depends on like, especially if it's a man and they're like, oh, like I've seen you somewhere. Like, you look so familiar. Like
that would creep me out too.
I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would know. I just like walk away.
Valid.
that's valid.
But if it's a girl, I'd be like, oh, like TikTok possibly, or like, yeah.
I usually just say maybe. Oh, maybe.
That's a good.
Maybe.
That's
That's
a
what
good
I
one
do too.
I've been seen
Your
around.
answers are just conversation enders. You know what I mean?
You know what
Like,
I've
there's
done
not
too?
much you can
I've
go.
kind of played out the awkward silence until they're like, "Oh, you're from," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm just
sometimes
like,
I'll wait it
like,
out.
yeah.
I'll be quiet.
Dude, I went to the gym like a week ago, and then, do you guys? I don't know if you guys know this. Will you guys? Oh, did I cut him off?
Bro's been trying to talk for the past like 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
On me, dog. Nah, you get it out first. And
No,
I'll
it's
go.
not worth it.
I'm
Okay,
no,
fine, I'll go.
Respect the guests. Go ahead.
I made a TikTok post one time on my second account, and I was like, oh, from now, as a joke, I was like, from now on, if you recognize me, don't, because they were coming up to me and they were either saying like the kitty cat thing, or
You're
they
the
were,
Mickey Mofongo guy.
or they were saying
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Exactly.
Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't give in.
You're worth more than that.
Just do it real quick, bro. You're the guy. You're the guy. Just do it.
We got Dominic and Luigi over here.
And then we got.
Go.
But no, I would. They
Where
would,
my phone?
They would.
Damn it! Sorry. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, yeah, it's not important anymore. What were you saying, Sean?
Yeah, you go first.
Bro, we've always said too much.
Sorry.
Hey, Shiny, this guy's like a little brother, man.
I
Sorry.
asked Christian if he wanted to be in the podcast, and he was like, he like smiles. He's like,
Is Cynthia gonna be on?
and I was like, yeah. And he's like,
Is she okay
Is she
with
gonna be
it?
cool with me being there?
That's not what I said. I was like, is there enough chairs? And then I said, is Cindy gonna be there? And then he said, yeah.
Nick, did you show Christian the text?
no, I
Or-
didn't.
What the fuck did you say now, huh?
Alex, can you pull up? Can you take a screenshot of the text and put it up on the screen? When I asked if everyone was cool if Christian hopped on the pod, or if you could just pull the text up on the screen.
When did you say that? I just in the group chat.
I know, I didn't see
Which
that
group
either
chat?
until you said that.
You guys literally thumbed down the message.
I didn't thumb down.
Everyone
No,
here
no,
thumbs
no,
down.
he's
That's
lying
not
now.
true, that's
He's
not
lying
true.
now. He's lying now.
Everybody
He's
thumbed
lying
down the message.
He's
Maru
lying.
emphasized the thumbs down.
I was not even in this group chat.
Oh,
She's
Maru.
in the group chat. Everyone's in the group chat.
You are in the group chat.
not everybody.
Oh.
Hey, well, hey, you move here. Welcome to the team. Well, you gotta do the initiation first.
You did.
Yeah.
Yo, you're scaring me with that shit, dude.
Everyone's
It's real.
done it, except obviously, well, Cynthia did it, but we don't make the girls usually do it. But
Cynthia did it because she was.
What the fuck is this?
Wait, I actually did not see that. That is so
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
4 vomit emojis? Was 2 not enough?
Dude, and it's so funny. Wait,
Oh, is it?
No, right before we start, Nick walks in here. He goes, "Hey, Cynthia, you cool, Cristian?" I'm like, Nick.
Yo, I was like, let me squash the beef. She comes in, I go for a hug, and she goes, ugh.
Dude, it's just funny. fucking
One
with Cristian.
time, I made a TikTok post where I was like joking about.
Ew, that looks like poo poo.
Yo, why does it look so dark?
Oh, it's squishy.
Just take a bite.
Is it marshmallow?
Ew, why don't you taste the fuck out of it?
It's coconut.
Yeah, you look the fuck
What is
out of it.
that?
Just gotta take another bite.
You notice that you don't take a bite?
You can take a
I think.
Cristian, I want what?
I don't think it's worth it.
No, I want to know what you were gonna say.
I was telling a story.
Sorry.
No, what's going? Anyway, I posted a TikTok one time and I was like, "Oh, when you see me," as a joke. Again, this is when my second account wasn't really like popping off or whatever. So I was like, "Oh, if you see me now, don't ask for a picture. Just hiss at me, right?"
Wait,
Mind
what?
you, like I was like I was on
what?
caffeine. I was caffeinated.
Hiss at him.
I was like
Hiss at him.
I was like just hiss like a
'Cause the
cat,
kitty
right?
cat, yeah.
Yeah, as a joke.
Yeah.
I went to Disney, downtown Disney, in Orlando, and then a kid comes up to me.
I can't get over this. Blowing the fuck out of his nose.
I'm so sorry.
No way. You did not realize that.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
went to go visit my girlfriend.
We just got.
He just asked me if I was sick.
Yes or no?
Okay, carry on. Carry on.
And this kid comes up to you, and he hisses, right?
Wait, so
You just told this story, bro.
Okay,
question.
you're not speaking loud enough into the mic. Because if I had my head
Because
down,
you were sneezing over
no,
me.
if you're talking to the mic, I would have heard you, and I didn't. So I was like, oh, I can sneeze.
Bro, it's alright.
I'm sorry, dude.
He did it twice too. He did it twice. but
Hold
everybody-
it up to you.
It's literally in my
Or
mouth
like-
right now.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not gripping it like
I
that.
apologize. I'm sorry.
You just gotta talk directly.
Is this better?
This is
Yeah,
much
just like
better.
this.
Much better.
That was you spoiled the fucking story.
Oh, that was the story?
Yeah,
Wait, so question.
That was it?
So when he did that, did it take you like a realize to like?
I did not
Did it
know
take
what he
a
was
minute?
talking about until I walked away. And I was like,
Really?
I literally went, what the fuck?
Oh no, dude.
That's
terrible.
I felt so bad after because I was like, oh, I told him to do that. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Suburb Talks. I'm your host today, Shanson Williams. With me to my right, I have
Cynthia Choi.
Nick.
Christian.
The way I say
You do say it. You
Nick?
say it.
Nick.
I just
Hey,
never.
run it back. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Shanson Williams. With me to my right, I have
Cynthia Choi.
Nick.
Hey, dude, I just can't do
Trying to
get it off.
Trying to
Nick.
get off. Okay.
Hey,
Nick.
Nick.
like Nick.
Nick.
That was better.
Yeah.
That was better.
Christian. You just fucking said that shit. Grajeda.
No, you're killing that.
Hey, Maru. Egg Yo Warrior right here.
Egg Yo Warrior.
What? Who's warrior?
Here's Egg Yo Warrior.
Anger warrior?
Egg Yo.
Those are the people that do that.
And
Egg
just
yo?
being animated.
Being animated.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that? You want to see how anime I can get?
I fucking love that video.
Why did you just fucking do that?
Dude, they just got the ick so
she
bad.
literally
right now.
went.
That was crazy. Christian, go. Come
I
on.
already did my intro.
Oh.
Maru.
Davino.
And Sage.
Mine took the longest.
I'm not gonna lie. So Christian started saying with us again. I missed you, man.
You're
like our third roommate.
Nah,
that
I missed
really
you
do
too,
this.
man.
Wait, question.
I was telling
Why
my
is
mom
Christian
this,
staying here?
Cause he's fucking broke. He's fucking broke.
Because he's homeless.
Christian,
You see my Kia Soul out front?
Dude, it was,
drive a
I didn't
Kia
realize how
Soul?
big they were. He pulled up beside me. He's like, "You ever seen a bad bitch in a Kia Soul?" I
definitely Christian.
was like, "Why is it so fucking big?" I thought they were small.
Are they big? I don't think I've
Dude,
ever
they're
seen Kia Soul.
big.
Did you
They're
even make any
pretty fucking
content
big.
for that truck?
They're
Right?
big.
They're big.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, I was about to say they gave you a full-on truck for free, and I didn't see you do one video with that. So sponsor me.
You might need to cut that out.
Yeah, a
Anyway.
little
Oh
bit.
shit.
God damn,
That's
wait.
pocket watching.
Period.
This guy's
Pocket
watching.
watching demon right here. I totally forgot about that. You remember that? It's a good job. Good job, man. You got a good memory.
What do you mean you didn't miss me? I literally saw you in Miami. And
No, but
on the cruise.
I missed you as my roommate.
Yo, he fucking pulled me out of my bed to go to the club in Miami.
And you tore that club.
You know,
No, I did. Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
yo, there was 3 people.
Disney music came on and you hit that.
Don't
dance floor.
fuck, because then this is gonna keep with the whole.
Did Miley Cyrus not come on and he did not hit the dance floor?
And Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
that was actually some of the best music I ever heard.
That
in
was
long
a good
time.
club. There was a bridal
Hey.
shower there.
You're welcome.
I did not want to go.
You wanted to go.
You did. You did.
real bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
So bad that
I
you
have
made
a
us
little
beg.
side question for Cristian. Did you end up breaking your laptop for real?
No, I thought I did. I thought I broke it.
Okay.
There was. They
I
have
thought you
a-
told me you got a new laptop.
I did, but they have a baby doll downstairs. I think it's on the couches you guys have or whatever. It apparently cries when you hit it. I'm like, oh, this is funny. And then I had my laptop on my legs and I was like, oh, I punched it really hard.
Through his laptop.
And I forgot my laptop was under it and I heard a crack. I thought it broke, but it didn't.
He was freaking out for a little bit.
I think
Yeah, dumbass story, huh?
Yes.
Well, let's hear your story.
I don't have one.
Then I guess the peanut gallery.
Let's talk about how we saw Travis and Courtney.
Yeah.
Like literally 2 feet away from us.
WWE event.
Ooh, that was kind of good.
Yeah.
That was good. Nah, I didn't-
You said
Said he
5
wasn't fucking
W's.
the club up.
Yes! Where's the footage at? Where's the footage?
Oh no, it's sideways.
Oh, you were fucking the club up, Cristian? Cristian, you didn't want to come out?
Look at you!
Cristian, that's
That's
not me.
Devin.
That's
Look
Devin.
at Devin!
Cristian, you didn't want to come out.
I thought that was Sean. You guys all look the same.
The
Dude, look at Alex.
That's that
Alex
mirror.
looks different. Oh God.
Oh god.
Is it?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Is it just me?
My nightmare
Is
club.
it just
Break
me
it
that's
down.
noticed this? But Sean gets so handsy when he's under the
Dude,
influence.
so
Hey, I'll tell you,
talked about this
I'm
before.
a separate person.
He does.
when I have alcohol.
Yes.
He does.
I'll do
Sean-
anything.
Sean will I feel like Sean is trying to hit on me when he's drunk.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
literally be like, he'll make like severe eye contact, and he'll be like, Christian, you know you're coming home with me tonight.
Dude, no, dead ass.
I know.
Christian.
Literally one time you were like,
Definitely never said
I swear on everything. One time
I'll make jokes at you. But
I was
never said
talking
it
to you
coming
and I
home.
looked away to go get Nick or something. And he goes, "Where you going?" I'm right here. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Said everything
I was
he
like,
does.
"Why are you trying to fuck?"
No, Sean, one time you got like really drunk, and you don't get like super.
Oh, at the festival.
Not the
just
festival.
kidding.
Which festival?
I thought you said San Diego.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
on San
San
Diego.
Diego. Yeah,
Bro, he put his arm on my fucking shoulder and that grip was so hard. I was
Dude.
like, damn.
Dude, he puts all of his weight on your
It's
It's really because I'm too drunk and I can't stand it.
Dude, I fucking believe it,
using us
bro.
as,
I noticed that like recently.
No, but
you come up
okay.
like, what's up, bro?
And it's just boom, yeah.
Fucking neck's
I'm
all cranked
so
like
good.
this.
And that's why when I'm sober,
I just cracked my neck.
a completely different person. I don't want to be around people.
Sean,
usually.
do you like hanging around
People sober?
like shorter people? Like, do you ever notice that when you're hanging around like taller people or people your height? Do you ever notice that or not too much?
I don't think the height thing really I ever think about.
Sick.
He never
But
does that to Alex though. You notice.
He never touches.
well, I
Alex.
can't like get my arm around him.
No, that's what he's saying.
When you're next to Alex,
But I'm not thinking about your height.
Maybe that's why.
I think that's why. Like, he
Imagine
thinks we're,
you
like,
just
But
had a bunch of
literally,
like
if
4
my
foot
hand's
people.
so
over
like,
there.
if I'm like this to Alex.
You
it's
know
just
what?
bad.
Yeah,
Or
I
I'm
would
like
use
this
them
to
as
you guys,
stands.
It's like your neck.
Did you?
Remember when
No,
Sean
she
literally like whiplashed me at
I would
Disneyland?
use the little people as
Whiplash.
stands.
Me?
Yes, you're like leading me because I was like drunk and tired too, and then like
Oh yeah, I was pushing.
you're like
you.
this, and then
No.
Nick, you're like, damn, Sean.
I do. When I'm drunk, I also just like rest my arm on everybody.
You
Yeah, I
do.
just
Alex,
love
you do.
everyone.
Alex, you
We
do
should
that.
start doing
But
that.
I
Let's
will
rebel.
say though,
Yeah, let's rebel. Let's rebel.
I'll put my arm
No, but
up
the
on
thing
you.
is,
How you like them apples?
Alex put his whole fucking weight. No, even if you're a 5'3" girl, he will literally put all his weight on you.
Yeah, you
Dog.
slump over it. Sean's like a headlock guy. You're like
Yeah,
full
you-
body.
yeah, you're like
Bro,
that weight.
I'm gonna head
When we
to-
went to Hard Summer with Verena, you were like literally leaning on that
You were
small
killed,
girl.
bro. You were suffocating her.
She was
bro.
like trying to
so
carry you.
sorry.
I was like, oh my god.
Dude, I literally like she should just let you go.
Should have.
But
Yeah, it's bad.
my like will to do and talk to people, it is just crazy how much of a difference it is between alcohol and no alcohol. Because I don't even want to talk to anybody at all, 0% when I'm sober. But if I have like 3 drinks, 3 shots,
Yeah.
I can talk to anybody until my social battery runs out, and I'm done.
But then you just need another drink, and then you're right there.
And I'm
Sounds
doing
like
better
somebody
again.
to hop on a program.
Sean, I don't think you act like super different though. There's people that are like fucking day and night different.
That's true.
No, but like I don't like. Okay, for example, Nick I think secretly does this. He gets me in TikToks when I drink. He always brings it up. He's like, let's do a TikTok. I'm like, nah. He's like, come on, you gotta do it. And then when I wake up, I'm like, why did I do that TikTok?
I can always tell.
And
too.
then with him too, like he'll ask me when he just comes over, like, hey, let's do a TikTok. I'm like, no chance.
Maybe it's just
No
the personality.
no. I don't know. I just like I don't have the energy to do things like that or like be more social unless.
Yeah.
I can tell too when like when you're because I saw the one when you guys were at that B&B and he was
having a
moving.
blast.
He was moving. I'm like, that's Chris Brown. That's not Sean because he was like,
Oh, and I wish he took that down, but he decided to post it on Instagram.
Because you look fantastic, brother. And you know what? Embrace that.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Flag it. Deary.
What's up, guys? I just want to take a quick second and shout out our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you guys this podcast for free on so many different platforms. Shout out Wix for sponsoring this podcast.
I feel like I always have a bunch of business ideas that I tell my friends about, but I just never know where to start. But when I discovered Wix.com, I was able to create a business-ready website that matched exactly what I had in mind.
Wix puts incredible website creation right at your fingertips. With their AI site builder, you answer a few questions and get a personalized, business-ready site fast.
Prefer to start a template? Wix offers 2,000 plus designer-made templates that are fully customizable and come with business out-of-the-box functionality.
If you're looking to sell products, schedule appointments, etc., Wix.com has you covered with built-in solutions. No add-ons required.
Wix has been pioneering in website tech for almost 20 years now. These guys seriously understand web design and what it takes to run your own business.
Ready to create your own website? Go to Wix.com. That's Wix.com to start building your website today.
Thanks to Wix for sponsoring our show.
Other than that, guys, please enjoy the rest of this episode.
Who here do you think acts like the most different drunk and sober versus
Sage.
sober?
Different? Nah,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I gotta give it
How
to
the
you.
fuck am I different?
Same. He's the same.
No, actually it is Sage. It's Sage.
It's Sage.
You think so?
No.
Sage gets super aggressive. What are you
Sage,
talking
when
about?
I-
I don't get aggressive.
That's on
When you
occasion.
hit that point, yes.
No.
If
Yeah.
I do. If
Yeah.
I
I
do.
do.
If
I
I
feel
do.
like I've
And at that
seen-
point, it's your fault for being in front of me. So really, you're the problem.
Shit.
I feel like
That's
I've
it.
seen Devin run off of
Okay, we
a
all
lot.
act so
No,
different, man.
Devin?
No.
Nah, Devin basically remains. He might be a
Alex.
little more happy. Nah, Alex
Alex.
just becomes kind of.
Devin's just
I
down.
would lock in Devin.
What?
You're just down. Like, yo, I'm down. No, you also, though, I've seen you two get more emotional when drunk. Not like,
I'll get emotional.
yeah, like either the anger goes a little higher
Yeah.
or like the happiness or the
But you
sadness.
gotta like push my buttons for the anger. Like
No, sometimes
I
it's
know
like,
you're talking about
sometimes
it.
it's just
I
like,
know
I'm
exactly
not,
what
I'm
you're
not
talking
going. And Devin's like, what the fuck? And I'm like,
I'm locking in Sage.
There's no way I act.
all right, give an order.
I don't
Give
say
an
It's
order.
not Sean.
think
Yeah,
it's you.
I've been.
That acts
think
night
it's
and
you.
day.
Wait, how do I act?
Sean
No,
acts
not
mad
night day.
different
No
when
one's
he's
really
drunk.
night day.
Nobody's really nice. No.
You act the most different, I think.
in what way?
Kevin?
I think that like everybody makes bad decisions when they're drunk, but I feel like you mostly make good decisions, and when you get drunk, you make the worst decision out of everybody.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
I'll lock it down.
You know.
You don't make the. You're drunk.
Sorry, not the worst. See, that made it sound really bad.
Yeah.
You have really
No,
good
no,
You
Alex.
made
judgment.
some terrible decisions. I made some
I
terrible
made
decisions.
decisions. Horrid.
The worst decision.
Same.
All right, who? Okay, if you had to go around from who acts the most different. so-
Devin, Sage.
With the girls are.
Yeah, the girls
Yeah.
are in it too.
Involved.
But like, you guys don't act different. Y'all just fucking black out and start throwing up. Like, you guys don't really act different when you drink.
Yeah.
Nah, Maru's more like out of her shell too. I'm like that too.
She likes to dance. You like to dance a little bit more.
You're more. I would say more confident with like
No,
everything.
your
you're
dance
doing,
is
which I'm
sober
like that
or
too when I
drunk.
drink. You know.
Your dance is sober or drunk.
No.
You're a little more mean when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Me or me?
I feel like you.
No, like
Yeah.
my experience with Cynthia getting too drunk is just like she gets more like quiet or like she just lays down.
And that's when she.
Yeah.
That's when you're.
But like before
yeah,
that.
yeah. You're very. You're just like liberated, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know how to explain
more
it.
dancey. I feel like also I'm never sober at like where we're dancing. So like what? Wait, like you know, what I mean? I'm not dancing when
Yeah,
I'm
like
sober.
No, like at the pregame or something like that, you'll dance a little bit. You'll have a couple drinks. You dance a little bit more. And then
Not
you'll
when
start
I'm-
yelling because you're like, where the fuck is the Uber? You said we were leaving 30 minutes ago.
No.
And we're here taking shots.
I'm over here taking.
I'll get like more. What's it called?
Liberated.
That's a great word.
I think it's-
Outspoken.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you when you're drunk be like, okay, guys, I've had enough. In my life, I feel like every single time you start drinking, someone has to stop you from drinking. Because otherwise you'll just keep ordering shots.
Nick,
I would
I'll
say-
put on everything. You are all easier to deal with than Nick when he hits his 10. Way easier to deal with.
I'm not even gonna lie.
See, you can't even say no because like you live with
that smile when
I
he's
can't fight
drunk
that.
makes you want to smack him across the face.
Okay, yeah, Nick out of 10, you're just not there. Lights on,
I'm
no
not.
one's
You
home.
you do. I've
Everyone makes terrible decisions.
no, but he makes bad decisions. I've
I
seen
take it back. I was
his
too
moral
hard.
compass.
Thank you.
His moral compass flips.
Something like in my
It's
mind,
moral
I can't like consider the consequences of what I'm about to
Like,
do.
the more you tell you not to do something to,
I'ma
you're
do it.
gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
No,
It's
you're-
not-
not
you're
even
looking
that.
for
If you are
excuse.
not on Nick's like what Nick wants to do, dude, you are
terrible
enemy.
side to be on.
You're like-
Terrible
you're
side to be
I
on.
literally, I'll lie to Nick and disappear. And that guy, and I've told you, I've
Hey,
done that before, and I've
do that to
turned
me too,
around.
man.
I've done it to everybody.
No,
but
but
he,
he's
this guy,
different, though.
this guy's marching around looking for me, angry, bro.
I'm stopping.
Like super mad, and I'm like, oh.
Thunder
God,
is
like,
coming.
He'll,
That's what it is.
He'll literally like 3 different occasions on like the times I've hung out with him. You'll be like, "Oh, Sean, I want to do this." He goes, "Nah, bro." Like we could all be doing one thing, and then he'll be like, "Nah, I don't want to do that," and he just won't do it.
I don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm just like,
You just
No,
said
but it'll be
Yes,
like it'll be like some slight shit, right? We'll be like, "Oh, let's eat here."
I'm not gonna lie. This sounds a little bit like you got something that you want to say. Like,
I just fucking said it,
Nah, it
dude.
sounds like you got a little bit more that you want to get off your
No.
chest than
Say
what
it.
you're trying to say.
Say it.
Which is cool. You can say it. This is a safe space, right?
Just say it.
Yeah. Can you?
It'll be like some slight shit. Like we'll be like, "Oh," like for instance,
was
let's say we
quick.
all go somewhere, right? Be like, "Oh, we're gonna go eat." Sorry, we're gonna go eat, and he'd be like, "Oh, let's do either Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A." He'll be like, "Okay, I want Chick-fil-A," and then I'll say, "Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get Taco Bell." He goes, "I'm going home." That'll be like,
Yeah.
You know what though? I
It's
think
his way or
there's
the highway.
nothing wrong with
His way or
it.
the
There's
highway.
nothing, no,
Like-
that's actually good.
Like
Yeah,
if
that
I was
sounds
with
so-
any
it's
of
really
you,
good that
you kind of act like that too, Maru. You act probably the most like that besides me. But like, yeah, if I'm with all you guys, I'm like, nah, I'm just go home.
that's what I'm saying. That's really good.
Wait,
to do
you
that.
think so?
No, I don't think
You're
Maru's
the
like
most.
that.
Yeah,
you
you
do
won't
that
do
a
what you
lot,
don't want to do.
Really? I used to not be like that.
No, you.
I'm glad you
weren't
noticed.
like that. But
I
you
wasn't.
are like that now.
I just be like, ah, shit. I guess I'll do it just because everybody wants to. But now I feel like you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, kind of how it goes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know I love you guys.
Stupid that she said that, Nick.
What do you say?
You know I love you guys.
You know, I love you guys.
You gotta put you first.
Yes. All right. I know we're having a lot of fun, a lot of happy moments talking about the past week and everything, but I do want to bring something serious up for this podcast, and that is the ice raids that have been happening. I've been seeing it all over social media, everything. Nick, you've come out and spoken about it. Devin, you have too, or you're about to?
When this comes out, yeah. I'm posting
But
it.
it's honestly super depressing, especially seeing it from like first point of view, like daughters having the parents ripped away, even kids going. I know a lot of people come from immigrant families here, maybe all of us.
I think everyone does.
Yeah, everyone does. It's just super sad. Like I don't know why. I just didn't really see like now seeing this. Sorry, I'm kind of like nervous talking about this.
No, it's good. I'm terrible at speaking too, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, dude, like this is just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Seeing it all over, just like on here, and like, imagine seeing like up close, like, somebody's just being ripped away from their family and not being
Yeah.
able to see, like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
that must be so sad as a kid.
They
too.
were actually out here in Whittier today in Anaheim, like that close to home. Isn't
They
that
were
fucking mental.
Today they were at elementary schools for kids' graduations.
That's
that's
fucking
crazy.
crazy.
And it's like, dude, their
man.
families
That's
can't even
so
go see them
fucking-
do like one of the things that they want. That's the reason why they came here. So they're
I'm telling you,
have
bro.
education like that.
That's so fucked up.
It's schools, it's courthouses when they're just trying to go to their hearings.
Yeah, and
It's
and
Home
even
Depots.
renew visas too.
Yeah,
I was
it's
about-
everything.
I was about to say that a lot of it. I feel like a lot of it is a lack of understanding because some people are like, "Oh, well, if they just came in legally or whatever," but a lot of people don't understand that the process. First of all, is one of the most difficult processes that takes
years,
decades.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second of all, a lot of people are here and they're going to their court hearings and they're still being taken away.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
becoming a little bit dystopian.
No, it definitely is, and I feel like I mean I spoke about it a little bit in my message, but another big thing is I feel like a lot of people that are saying are okay with it or want it to happen or are saying things like, well, they came here illegally. It's like I feel like you've never really met an immigrant.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I really don't, and I think it's also scary because it's like look at your own kids or look at your own family.
But just in their
And-
shoes.
Yeah, just like they're getting taken away. I mean, they're here. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's just scary the narrative that's going around. Even like on TikTok, like Sean was talking about it earlier. what's even scarier is that these comments are looking at these like protests that are going on, and they're like, yeah, this is why LA is the trash of the country, that it's just crime ridden and stuff like that. It's like people just trying to stick up for their families and their neighbors. Like that's
seriously,
not.
it's real people.
It's also
like,
not
it's
just
somebody,
LA at all. Like I'm from Florida, Miami, Kissimmee, Orlando. They're gonna hit Chicago soon. Like it's any major city that has a large Latin population.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think what I was trying to come at earlier, it's like seeing it get closer and closer to home, because I have like obviously immigrants in my family that also come out and help my mom with my dad, because we can't afford like, you know, professional like caregivers and things like that, and they do everything they can to help us. And like, I don't know, it's just like really sad to see somebody like that now. We're having to like tell them to be careful, like going out. I mean, not come. Huh?
Dude, no, but another thing, you can finish.
No, it's just like like as simple as that, or like even like having them stay in the house and being like, damn, you actually cannot go anywhere right now.
It's
like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, it's scary. What? And then you were talking about that video that you saw.
Which one?
Where the cops.
Oh yeah. So in DTLA, there's like a lot of National Guard and stuff, and they're deploying tear gas. But some of the cops didn't know, and they didn't have their masks on. So one of the cops like didn't know where he was going. He walked into a Mexican restaurant. First person to help them.
I saw that.
Mexican lady pouring milk on his eyes, taking care of him, knowing that like, you know, it's not exactly safe for her either, but it's more of a morals thing. Yeah. So for this narrative of like it being evil people or whatever, like it's just not.
It's scary.
It's not true.
Yeah. I mean, at this time, I think this is about to drop like 2 weeks afterwards, but they just announced that the Marines are going in to LA this evening, today, which is fucking scary. Luckily, what I had heard was that they were having a hard time actually getting, because I think originally the plan was to deploy like 3,000 Marines, and actually they had a hard time finding Marines that were actually okay with going and helping ICE and all that.
Because that's not what Marines signed
That's
up
not
for.
what it's not at all. I mean, we have a close friend that was a Marine that literally is outspoken about
Hates
everything.
the government.
Hates it.
So after that experience.
Yeah, no, it's good for you guys. I mean, I know that they take an oath too whenever you join like any type of military branch, where you are allowed to, what do you call it? Refuse an unlawful decision. Yeah. So it's really important. It's really important to know what's been going on.
Definitely know your rights. Know know that you don't have to open the door if immigration comes to your household or anything like that. If you can get in contact with an immigration lawyer, know your options. It's not like it's not a for sure thing that, you know, you're gonna be deported, but definitely know your rights.
I have a question. As like Latinos and like Latin presenting and stuff, like I don't know, I couldn't even imagine, like, are you guys, does that like, is the fear of like being like racially profiled and like being taken away unlawfully like real as fuck for you guys?
Myself, like, I don't think it'll ever happen to me, but like just like the feel for like my community, like old family members I'm not in touch with, like I fear it'll happen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely really scary. Like and also like just people I grew up with, and like kind of the people I was around, they are definitely like at risk of being targeted. For sure. I might not talk to them anymore, see them that often, but like it's still a part of my life, you know? And that's the only part I can relate to. Other than that, like obviously strangers that maybe I've come across one day, they're at risk too. Like it's so easy to pinpoint and like be targeted as a Latino, especially if you're in like those parts of LA, because like it's all it is, you know? Yeah. Like everybody's at risk down there. Yeah. And that's like the scary part. Scary. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing like my mom told me, because I could never really understand being like racially profiled, because I grew up like, you know, in OC, it was never really like that when we were growing up, at least. So my mom grew up during a time when she was in Santa Ana, and it was just like super like racist towards Mexicans. Yeah. And she's like, Sage, you really have to be careful. Just look around, be aware, you know what I mean? Because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's gonna come up to you or what's gonna happen. So just like be like cautious of what you look like, you know, because and then you never know. And anybody can be ruled out.
That's such a crazy statement too. Yeah. Like that you have to be. I think I was talking to someone who was like on the other political side, and they were talking about like, well, why is it an issue if you're stopped? Like, why is it an issue if you're stopped? Because there's people who are here illegally, whatever. Which that's besides the point. But they were like, well, you should have no issue presenting identification. And I'm like, well, isn't that just a witch hunt based off of like what you look like? Yeah. Which is the opposite.
Could not have said that any better.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it's like the fact that like this, to say it plainly, if you're brown, you should be walking around with your passport. That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah. I think that's another thing that I was going based off of is like because just like what I talked about, it's like you have my dad, right? this American citizen, white man, whatever. Like I said, he can't get the proper help here because things are really expensive. But like we have people in our family, immigrants, that are coming to my house daily, doing everything and anything more that like we need, and that like because we can't get that help. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just sad that like someone like her, I have to be scared that, you know, she could be like, what's the word for it? She could be deported. Yeah. So it's just like really sad, and her kids too. It's like, damn, I don't know, can't wrap my head around it still.
Yeah. No, it's a scary time to be like black or brown, to be honest. Like just plain and simple.
Even of Asian descent, with the stuff in downtown LA, like I know it's mainly like Latino targeted, but people have been deported from like Chinese or I believe like Vietnamese background over there. Yeah, they raided like a nightclub as well.
It's not just Latinos. It's not just like there's
it's everybody.
A lot of Haitians in Orlando too.
No. But basically, keep your family safe, keep your friends safe, and just do what you can for your community, you know?
Yeah, keep recording. Honestly, like, this is insane how much footage is being covered about like, everything going on. Change the narrative. I saw people saying, like, oh, that people should be going to the protests with, like, American flags, not so much, like, Mexican flags because of it being more like a unity thing, but I don't know how I feel about it. Because they're like, oh, you're making it seem like foreigners are invading.
They're targeting Mexicans right now.
It's a protection thing. It's more along the lines of they're saying bring American flags because they're trying to
say we're American too.
People were saying that the narrative that's being pushed in like mainstream media is that these are immigrants that are kind of like
they're foreigners. They're trying to take over.
Well, they're like, oh, that's why people are saying we'll bring American flags too to show that this is a unity thing. Like, we're not just we're Mexican Americans, we're Latino Americans.
I see like both sides of it, honestly.
Welcome.
I wanted to add that I feel like a lot of people have been saying like, oh, this is happening because like criminals, whatever, you know, like that's what like Trump has been saying, like we're just trying to get rid of these criminals or whatever. But Latinos are like the hardest working people I know.
Dude, and like, most caring.
Most caring, kindest, most hardworking, and I'm just like, who do you think are doing all the jobs that, you know, like most people here do not want to do?
Yeah. I think to pinpoint, I said this in my video, so I'm just gonna restate it right now. But to pinpoint any minority as like criminals as a whole is the most like bitch made thing you could do.
Yeah, like he's just fucking racist.
Americans themselves are terrible criminals. Like,
yeah.
how could you pinpoint a group of Mexicans and call them any different?
My biggest thing that really gets on my nerves is just Mexicans or Latinos that voted for this to happen. And not just that, I mean, I really hate coming after people that have like a platform or whatever and say like, oh, you guys should be speaking up. I think I would rather you be more informed and then speak up about it if you're going to do it. But if you're a creator, whatever race you are, and you pander to your own race or ethnicity, and then that race is struggling and you don't say anything, that's insane. If you're like some whitewashed whatever, or you're not even tapped into your culture, I wouldn't really want you to say anything because I feel like you don't understand. But if you are tapped into that culture and that's what your niche is, that's insane that you're not speaking up. That's my biggest
I feel
thing.
like everybody should speak up though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of people are like, well, it's a political thing. I don't want to get into it. It's not though. It's more of a human rights thing.
When I was 18, and I do want to speak about this, I'll be open as possible. But when I was 18 and I first started learning about politics, I did not think it would affect my life. I was ignorant to it because I was so young. I didn't think I had to say in anything. If like my point of view didn't have a play in any role. But it really does. Like politics affects everybody's life, including your own. And whether you want to believe that or not, it's true.
I think people are finally seeing it. Yeah, like this is like the first like radical thing that's really happening.
I do understand for like young adults when you're 18, fresh 18, 19 years old, and you really don't know much. That's cool. Like I feel like that's a lot of people think that way. But like just know, the older you get, you'll start to realize that it's true.
I've seen like a couple of influencers, like the mega influencers. They are so scared to talk about what's happening. Like somebody there were a bunch of like ICE comments, like talk about ICE, whatever. He like.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he actually like read it and then he like tried to like joke it off as if he was talking about something else. But I'm just like, why?
And him and his girlfriend are.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you guys so scared, like, to talk about this?
Because who they voted for. You're not gonna. The biggest thing. I mean, I'm not gonna make assumptions, but if you voted for Trump or whatever, there's a reason why they're not speaking up about it now. And I think it's also scary because they might have even been like, oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. That's a lot of people's excuses. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I'm like, this guy preached it from day one. Oh, he was just saying that, you know, he said build the wall, but he never did
literally,
it.
that was his thing, like when he was president before too. Like that was his
2016.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I think also speaking frankly from like the creator's perspective, if you want to be honest, a lot of the reason they're not saying anything is because it's gonna affect their money.
Oh, for sure.
And they don't want to take a stand because, let's be honest, brand deals come in, and then as soon as they see you standing up for Latin community,
any type of activism.
Is
No,
that
it's
a
just
thing?
any. It's just no, it's any type of activism.
It's but it's also a thing of like, a lot of people are still trying to make this a political issue when it's not really a political issue. It's a human rights issue.
Yeah, it's humanity.
Like, point blank period, people shouldn't be stopped and asked for their passport just because you're brown. Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And companies kind of still think that it's a political thing when it is and it isn't. But brands, like creators are like, oh, I don't want to speak on it because, you know, it might affect my money. But at a certain point,
so
it's like,
fucked up.
if you stand for nothing, like, what do you fall for? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I know. You can look this up, but I know that like Alex Earl was suing Gymshark because they had come out talking about their support for Palestine or something like that, and she didn't want to be like associated with it. You can look it up. She sued
Girl,
him for like $1
what
million
the actual fuck is wrong with her?
Yeah, but it's just like stuff like this. Like it does. Unfortunately, it does affect brand deals. Whatever side, because you're taking a stand, and if let's say Gymshark or Celsius or whoever the fuck chooses the side that's opposite from you, why would they offer you a brand deal? You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Like, these people are so fucking rich too. Like,
They have enough money.
For
like,
real, dude.
That's so fucking crazy. Like they're so selfish for that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but like if you're not speaking up about this or at least like posting things and spreading awareness,
Yeah.
like
Well, some
you're
people-
not a good person.
They're just,
You're
like,
just
so out
selfish,
of
point blank
touch.
period.
Like they
Bro,
just like grow up.
That's fucking crazy.
Am I right?
Yes.
She's suing them for like $1 million
Yes.
because they did a campaign with her. She didn't know that
Wait,
they were,
how is she still so popping? Like
I
that's
have
because
no
she's-
idea.
Dude, I'm telling you,
That is
another
wild.
big thing
Oh,
is
not going.
you guys don't understand how different the country is from coasts
Yes,
to
yes,
the
yes, yes.
middle
Yeah.
everything. You don't understand. Like we think like, oh, America's progressive as fuck, blah blah blah, because we're surrounded by that, right?
Yeah.
This whole country, unfortunately, is still in the 1900s. Everywhere else, their beliefs are that illegal immigrants are criminals. They should come. They should not be here. That what's going on in Palestine is Israel doing what they're doing is the right thing. You know what I mean? Because they're Christian, they're religious or whatever. So that's why when people say stuff like, even when you take like those content creators that read something and then they didn't want to speak about it, it's like, oh, how is this possible? It's because everyone doesn't. The majority of America doesn't think like we do, unfortunately, because they're still stuck.
Yeah.
And it's sad to think about.
And
that's
honestly,
so fucking crazy.
I think it's kind of a different take, but I think there is a weird, and I think as an influencer, I don't think it's your responsibility to have an opinion. I think it is your responsibility to share information so that way people can stay aware. Because I know there was a large argument of I forget what it was not too long ago as far as like, well, you should be sharing how you feel. I don't really think it's how you feel. I think it's, look, this is happening and it's objectively not okay.
Yeah.
Right? So you should be sharing information on how these people can get aid, how these people can be like, moving in a situation so that way it helps them. People aren't looking at you for your opinion, right? They might care, but at the end of the day, people need to know how they can stay informed in this time.
Agreed. Yep.
Crazy times we live in.
Crazy fucking times.
Yeah, it just makes,
It's so scary. Because I have like our family. We're close with like a lot of like Latino. We're close to this Latino family, and they're also like undocumented. But just thinking about like the fact that they can just not be here like one day. That's so fucking crazy.
Or just like,
go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, or even like putting myself in their shoes, like the kids, like just like picturing like I'm 10 years old, my dad just gets fucking taken away.
Even
like,
the kids too.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah.
High schoolers.
Yeah, imagine I got snatched away from my parents and like sent somewhere. I have no idea.
No, it's scary. I think
scary.
like
that's why. Or sorry, keep going.
no, like I think that like children in general, like it's kind of a scary thing because even when I was working with kids that got separated from their families, it was like a week straight, not a word. Like you would think these kids go mute, and then like one of the weekends would go by and I'd come back and help out at the school, and they're just laughing. You know what I mean? They're having a good time, and it's like, how do you look at this and be like, yeah, you know what? Let's send them back to their war-ridden country that they're from, where they're literally gonna join a gang or get killed or something way worse, you know?
Like a lot of people that I know that voted for Trump, like it's such a pattern too. just with like, no, I'm just saying like from the community they have, how safe they are and the neighborhoods they are. Like we're in a safe neighborhood, but like we're surrounded by a lot of like different culture and stuff like that. But some of the people I know, it's just like so narrow-minded with every decision, and it's like a pattern again. It starts though with something little, and it's like, damn, you're racist.
Yeah,
like, it's like you are not surrounded by culture. That like it's like it's a pattern. It's like you are not surrounded by culture. It's like even some of these people that I've known who have been around my own family, where I'm like, man, half the people you met were immigrants. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, and you love these people, like. But just because of what you see on TV or what someone says, because you live in this safe little neighborhood, you just like, oh my God, it's just crazy to me. Like, damn, you can't really get through to some people. Like, you never will.
This story, or not story, it's something my mom told me is like popping up in my head right now. But you know, my dad's a dentist, and so he has like a lot of clients from like different backgrounds. But like the clients that are Latinos, they're the ones that always like they remember to like get him like a Christmas gift, like, and they're not like the most well off.
Dude, you know what the craziest thing though is? There's actually people in Beverly Hills.
No, I saw that.
That are white people that are pro-Trump, that are protesting the protesters with American flags, Trump flags.
I did not know about
Yes, you can pull up the video. You can go on.
What's happened?
Possibly gain from that.
That happens like every time like something like that happens in LA. Like during like the George Floyd riots. Like
that's
all
the
that
only
stuff.
way you get those old ass rich white people up. It's something like this.
Yes,
you see those old ass white people walking those streets.
Yeah. I never ever feel like I want to hurt somebody. When I see stuff like that, it genuinely makes me so
like,
angry.
What
the
the
like, I want to hit you even though you're an elderly person, but you deserve to get hit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't like violence, but it just brings it out of you. You're like, what the fuck? Do you know what you're even protesting about? Like, do you know what you're trying to go against? You probably don't. But 99% of the time, they probably fucking don't.
Yeah. That's like Sean said, just narrow-minded. That's all
like
they're used to.
insanely narrow-minded.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like thinking about morals too versus like what's like legally right. It's just like really sad.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say again, just like in general, make sure like ultimately if you can get a lawyer, it's the number one thing. Like
don't sign anything that you don't have a lawyer with. That you if you're not with the lawyer.
And also like there's just so many different situations where you might think, oh, like I've had a lot of different family experiences as far as like being around this situation, and just make sure that you might think that, oh, you know, I'm screwed, like there's no options. There are so many options. The immigration system is extremely old, and that's why there's a lot of issues, but there's a lot of options, you know, that you might not know about, so definitely just stay in contact with a lawyer.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to say?
I think so.
State of California is gonna sue the president.
Do some suing the Trump admin.
Yeah.
Man, that man was impeached and still kept office. Like,
I know.
It's good that he's doing it,
but like this is I think like a good example.
I think it's the first time in a long time. No, like 40, 50 years where. No, or was it the first time ever where a governor sued?
No, this is not president. This is not Trump's first time getting sued.
I don't know.
No. By a governor. Like a governor.
I know.
No,
this
actually,
is not
no.
the first time.
I'm tripping.
What thing did you just post right now? Sorry, last thing about someone saying like these people that you're hurting have families too.
Oh,
about
the ICE director or the head of ICE came out saying to people, "How dare you hurt ICE officials? They have, when you're out there protesting, remember they have families too that care about them, that are expecting them to come home." And I'm like, bro,
take off their mask.
It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, the protests have been mostly peaceful, no?
Well, it was.
It was.
Probably until ICE came in and started being violent.
Because the whole point was that the mayor and the governor was saying, don't bring anybody. LAPD can handle whatever's going on.
And also that too, LAPD wasn't like helping ICE. They were just handling any like crimes that went down.
Yeah. And then Trump said, hell nah, we sending ICE in. He sends ICE in after Governor Newsom.
No, he sends the National Guard.
He sent the National Guard after Newsom and the mayor both said, if you do this, it's going to get escalated like crazy. Got escalated, and then Trump again said, you know what? Let's send 500 more Marines.
So they're suing because it's a violation of like the sovereignty of the state.
Because you have the governor or the state has to agree for the National Guard to come in,
What
right?
the fuck?
Yes.
So right now he's just stepping
It's
over.
illegal. It's illegal. That's why I assume.
Tom Holman, the director of the, I believe it's Homeland Security, he threatened to arrest Gavin Newsom because he's getting in the way, obstructing like our duties.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He said
Dude, what
arrest
is
him.
going
Oh
on?
yeah, he's the director of Immigration and Customs.
Did you see when Trump had said something about California? I can't remember what it was. And Newsom threatened. He was like, "The California will leave the country.
Yeah.
You need California more."
Literally,
than
I
any
was
other
like,
state."
bro, that's
Let's
insane.
see.
The biggest economy in the country and the 5th biggest economy in the entire world. Yes.
Isn't it like the second
California.
largest state in the United States? I know it's
the number one.
It's the number one.
No, what's it called? Alaska is.
Oh, by size.
Yeah.
Population-wise?
Population-wise,
Population-wise,
it's
it's
the
the
biggest.
biggest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but by size, Alaska's definitely the biggest.
Yeah, we generate the most money as well.
But like
They were sending immigration to Puerto Rico.
What?
Yeah, there was this was a while back. There was this huge thing going on because there's a lot of, it's like a known thing among Puerto Ricans, like we're cool with Dominicans being here. Like we're cool with Dominicans being here because they're our neighbors, they're right there. But then ICE came into Puerto Rico, which I just think it's a little funny how quick aid gets there. The difference between how quick hurricane aid gets there and how quick ICE gets there.
Oh yeah.
And then there were like mass deportations for a lot of Dominicans that were there. And Puerto Ricans weren't happy because it's like, this is not like, this is when you guys respond,
Yep.
So it's really weird. And there's also, there's cases of mix-ups of Puerto Ricans getting deported even though they are citizens.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. It says
what's
about
crazy,
500 people
What?
have been ICE have arrested and deported 500 people in Puerto Rico.
What?
A lot of Hispanics though that voted for Trump too were like, he's not actually gonna do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I wonder why they just like, he literally said it.
Yeah.
It's a lack of understanding.
But
it's
you
also
also think about
it's
it,
an extreme cultural thing too.
Yes, but it's also kind of crazy because I don't think anyone really thought like, damn, can you actually do this? You know what I mean? Until he started doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's it called?
That's true.
It's
I feel like some people want to just like fit in also. I get that vibe.
This is
You're
we're
gonna
in
vote for Trump because you want to fit in. That's fucking.
Why?
we're in Trump's down right now.
I think
This everybody around
Oh, yeah,
here is
yeah.
fucking Trump supporter.
My neighborhood too.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
No, yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
What?
He's trying to say something. Everybody's
No.
like, yeah.
I know for Cubans, a large reason behind it, and for Cubans and Venezuelans, I know you touched on it. They're guaranteed asylum because of the state of like, it's considered you're coming here for refuge. So a lot of times when they come over here and they're like, it's usually a known thing that if you're Cuban, you know who you're voting for.
Yeah.
So it's just a thing of like a lot of people just don't want to break the cycle or anything like that. But
Yeah.
Hopefully it stops now.
Also, like, are Cubans like more white presenting, or am I
No.
tripping?
no, it's very multi-ethnic.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just that one girl.
Who's one girl from Puerto Rico?
Love Island. She was Cuban.
Cuban.
She was Cuban, but she got kicked off for like.
She was Cuban?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
Cuban.
She's from Miami. You didn't hear her accent?
Yeah,
No.
she's like
Literally.
literally.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm you,
I don't
Lisa.
hear it.
What?
Nah, dude. It's like Emily had a
You've
really
never-
thick
when
accent.
Emily-
I never thought Emily had a dick like.
She
my
says like
accent.
she doesn't even say pizza. She's like pizza.
I didn't.
Oh,
I
wow,
didn't
that's
notice
actually
that.
pretty
Yes.
accurate.
Literally, you guys, because if we're gonna go to Hialeah, we're gonna party, dude.
Yeah. No, but like Lisa's
Literally.
accent was really strong.
It was strong?
Yeah. Emily's is like kind of.
Well, you have the strongest Valley Girl accent
Dude,
I've ever
Cynthia,
heard.
I don't
I don't think I'm good with accents because I never thought Cynthia had a Valley Girl accent. You guys
Dude.
pointed it out.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just hate when you do the and then you go into your next word. I hate when you do that. Everything else I'm cool with.
But when she does, yeah, she does
No.
the head thing. So she goes, yeah.
I literally don't know where I get
You
that
just
from.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Where do you get that
Do you
from?
feel like you have an accent?
Well, like people tell me I do,
Maru
but
has
I
an
don't like what is it? Notice it.
I thought you had a little Miami accent at first, but then I'm like, no, I can't tell. I haven't really heard you speak that much.
Nobody
to be
has told me Miami yet.
honest. I feel like it's. Well, I'd have to hear.
It's like a little like Spanish like
Yeah.
accent. Like
I think it's also because
Go
you
ahead,
were
let's
born in
go.
Argentina.
It's like you don't know what
you
accent you
have
want to
a-
commit to.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's a little mix of everything.
I
Yeah,
definitely
I
hear
guess
the
it is a little
Argentina
mix of
accent.
everything. Do you guys hear Asian too?
No.
I hear more Argentinian.
Just yeah.
No,
have
I hear the
Argentinian
OC
friends.
Asian. We both have like OC Asian.
What's OC Asian?
It's a thing.
There's
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
But you know, actually no, it's crazy. I had this like Uber driver one time, and he was like
Uber
Java, yeah. He was like Korean. He was like.
Did you notice that
me-
you just said that?
You just said Uber Java.
You said Uber Java.
No, I said
I
Uber
didn't even
driver.
notice. You guys let her say.
Anyways, he was like Korean. He was like from OC, and he was asking me like, "Oh, are you Korean?" He was like, "Yeah, I can like hear like the OC Korean accent." I was like, "Yeah, I can hear it on you too."
What the fuck is the OC Korean accent? I need to know.
It's like the way we talk. I don't know. Like, do you?
I feel like I do, but I also.
I feel like
also
you
real
would.
Quick, did you get hit with a paintball or something, or what is
Oh
this?
my gosh. Oh
up.
my gosh. I literally was gonna say. I was gonna make a joke about it, but I'm like, yo, she got punched. She got punched in the neck. The fuck?
Wait.
That,
I thought I didn't do a good job. I guess
no, you walked in. I'm like, oh my gosh, she got attacked by a vampire.
I look, can you use the restroom?
Yeah,
And then
go ahead.
we
We
can
take
take a break.
Guys,
we're gonna take a potty break.
There's this funny question that I saw, and it went, why is it that all Republicans, specifically Trumpies, all kind of look alike? Or why do they all look like that? You know what I mean? Like, they don't really take care of themselves, or they don't really get the best, like, at least for the men, technically speaking. Like, they all just kind of, it's like, why can I look at you and know
Yeah, it's just
who you voted for?
like fashion is very political if you think about it.
That's true too.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, like
And just like style.
Whenever I think of like a common person that does like vote for Trump, I think of that one dude, Charlie Kirk, and almost everyone that's at his like things look like his.
No, for me, it's not how they look like.
He looks like
It's
Pops
the energy
from
they give out.
Ah.
Like I could look at like
regular show.
I could look at a Latino family or like an Asian family, and like right away I'd be like, oh, like I could tell if they're Republican or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I dressed like I wrote in Kanye. Like I feel like that's how I look.
Like you what?
In Kanye.
Like you remember those people that used to write in Kanye?
Am I tripping? Is he
Right?
I don't get it.
Right in.
Right in Kanye? What do you
I
mean?
used to
Remember those
write
people
in
that
Kanye.
when
Right
they
on Kanye.
For when
wrote
you're voting.
right.
Oh.
Right in Kanye.
Right
Yeah.
in. You write.
Like
in
you write it
Kanye.
in
No,
the-
you don't
write
like
in
those
the-
people. You don't like those people.
The-
Sage does.
Yeah.
What is
like-
Kanye?
Like
It
a
looks
hype-
like you check mark
You don't
Kanye
remember
for
that?
president. is
There
what
was
you
there
say.
was a whole thing going on when Kanye was like, oh, I'm gonna run for president.
That is so crazy.
Like a bunch of people wrote him in.
Like
That's
a
not
bunch.
actually-
Like literally a bunch.
You know, when I was younger, I thought like I was like, oh, like that's kind of funny. And then
As you
looking
get
back
older,
at it
you're
now,
like, wow,
I'm
it's terrible.
I'm like, damn. Hundreds of years to get the right to vote and shit like that,
And you do that.
and you do that.
Yeah.
People wrote in Harambe too.
Dude.
Oh, I remember
What
that.
are you doing?
No, but
It's
honestly,
bad though, it's bad though, it's bad though.
that guy, what's his name? Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
He has the most punchable face known to mankind.
I gotta look this guy.
I
up.
will
Yeah,
tell you
yeah, I
one
got
thing.
you.
I will tell you one thing. If you guys ever have the time, watch a video of him debating Cambridge students.
Yeah, I've seen
I saw that.
It's really good.
Oh my
It's really
god,
good.
bro.
Wait,
Gets ate up.
The kids, the college kids just like demolish him, bro.
Oh,
He
hell
just,
yeah.
He just says like the most stupidest
Bro,
stuff.
he's so stupid.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my.
holy shit.
This is not
sorry.
even Photoshop. Right?
That's Biden.
That is
That's
Photoshop.
Beavis.
That's
That's not
Photoshop.
Photoshop?
That's
I feel like
Photoshop.
this stage
No,
looks
it's
like
not.
me.
Look at
That's
you can-
fucking real.
That's a face only a mother could love.
Wait, does he have a nose
Alright,
job?
so
No,
what?
no,
That's
that's
what Sage looks like when
Photoshop.
he
It's
No, it
not
isn't.
funny to make, but he just.
That's
He
a
can be
fucked up
funny.
nose
Like-
job if that's a nose.
No. I think this is pre-nose job because
Oh.
his nose does
That's what
not
you
look
look
like
like
that.
now.
His nose does
But
look like that.
that's your guy. That's your
So you get
That's
who you
not
think.
Photoshopped.
No, it's not. You can look up another picture.
Guys, that was so photoshopped.
No, it wasn't. Just click on anything here.
Nah, you
Wait,
take.
get
I've
a-
taken
get a
No,
big
the one
one.
of him smiling. The one of
Look
him.
at the one of him
that
smiling.
That one. Yeah.
Are you blind or are you blind?
Uh-oh.
His nose was like 2 times the size
No,
of that.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Maybe from the front it was different.
No, you guys.
Also, it was an extremely zoomed in picture. He was like
Like,
most
he's
people, but
an
he-
ugly
I think
dude,
he
but
fixed
the
his
other one
gums
was.
too.
No, he's just not cheesing as
Yeah,
well.
like that was a good cheese.
He got
Have
that.
you seen that video?
lip flip.
Go up, right.
Yeah, right there.
See,
That's
like
a
that's
good
Yeah,
not,
that's
Oh, never mind.
oh.
that's not Photoshop.
I said they call him gums galore.
I think he's a very like person that just seems like somebody who's rage baits all the time.
Yeah,
if I saw that guy in public, I would know I'm not gonna be friends with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see, again though,
Okay,
and I
he's so
will
happy
say,
to meet him. Look at
Is
him.
this
Ew,
what he's
fucking
known for?
loser.
Huh?
This is what he's known for. And look, he does it right because we're talking about him. You know, like that's why.
Well, yeah,
that's what he does.
He goes.
Okay,
to
let's
like,
stop talking about him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He goes to like college campuses and literally just, it's like a humiliation ritual. He just like sits there and like college students come up and debate him and they just fucking kill him.
See, but it depends though, because I know there were some campuses where like he was getting some good licks in, but then when he went to Cambridge, that's a different education
He's
level.
going to like San Diego State or something like that, or like
Right.
Chino or something like that, and beating college students. And I'm like, bro, you're 30, 40 something, and you're going to college campuses. Like, you're doing it for rage bait, first of all.
Yes.
But he should not have taken Cambridge, because those, like I said, those kids came prepared, bro.
He's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, not the smartest one.
Okay, I really want to switch this up, but it's kind of hard to.
Just go ahead.
Transition.
Left
You
turn.
guys want to transition?
Yeah.
Okay, well, seeing that guy's bad physical features, what is the worst physical feature a guy or girl
You know,
could lie
fire
about?
transition.
That's a great transition.
Could lie about?
Yeah, and don't say height on a guy.
Wait, what do you mean?
What's
like
the
on their
worst
dating
physical
profile?
feature? Yeah, a guy or girl could lie about having. You know what I mean?
Like
on a
the
dating
worst
profile.
one to be catfished
Yeah, like you
by,
know, like how
basically.
Look at Nick, he's
sometimes
got one locked
you
and
know how
loaded.
sometimes girls wear different colored contacts. They're not lying, but like at the same time,
That's not your real eyes.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like it's kind of just like an accessory, but sometimes I feel a type of way about it.
Wait, sorry. So like the one that you would be the most like hurt by.
Like you guys
basically?
know, yeah, like for height, you guys know how guys wear like those shoe push-ups or whatever, Like if you saw a dude like that, and then you got back to the crib and he like takes him off in the dark and he just goes like that, are you gonna be upset?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a big thing to lie about.
Yeah, right.
It is.
Also, I
How
know
big
you're
is it?
fucking lying because you guys,
What the fuck
I
is-
have a secret talent. I literally could get everybody's height to the fucking T. I'll like meet you like at the bars or something, and I could like literally just get your height.
Hey, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
confused.
Like you'll
Like-
know what their
like you're like
exact
5'9".
height is?
What their exact
You guys,
height
I'm
is.
getting an unknown phone call.
Don't answer that.
It's Charlie Clerk. Don't
Does
do
that
it.
mean I'm gonna do it? I can't because what if it's someone like
Prank calling you?
Watching us.
do it.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it.
Do it. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait.
Oh, sorry, wrong number.
That was really fun.
He said, "Oh no."
Okay, you could tell people's height. To see that's your thing. So like you know how doesn't DDG wear
DDG,
height boosters?
no, he has.
At least he admits it though.
He has like those fat boots. You know those ones?
Sick though.
They're sick. They're sick. I think they're like Doc Martens or something.
No, I probably like Balenciaga boots.
But they give him like 8 inches.
Yeah. Those Balenciagas are fucking big.
Be a bad
dude.
bitch.
Okay, guys, I have one.
Go
Yeah,
on.
what?
The hat fishing.
Ah,
You guys like one.
Oh, she's a victim of it.
I'm very much yeah. I can talk about it now because it's been so long.
Let's go!
wait,
This is
no.
my favorite story ever.
Oh
Go.
no, I'm not telling the whole fucking story. I just got fucking happy.
Was he like bald or something?
He was like Cynthia saw him too.
He did.
With,
He was good
with
looking.
the hat.
With
He was
the
good
hat
looking
and
with
From
the hat?
afar.
From
Okay.
and she was like, yeah.
I didn't
like
see him
really
up close.
squint.
Yeah, he was just like tall.
He was tall. He was like good looking, bro. No, like I got hatfished so fucking bad.
Dude,
So
and
what-
Manu, honestly, how fucking pissed were you when he took off his hat?
Okay, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
That is
Nah, fuck that.
Let's just
Fuck
say
that.
how
mad were
low
you?
did it bump his score?
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
because
ask
you know
that.
if you want a guy with hair, that's okay. So
Were
how
you like,
low-
were you there when he took it off? You were like, oh no.
No,
Were you like
literally in
that
my
or
head, I was like, no, mommy.
Was
Wait,
he like
what was wrong when he took off his hat?
He was like balding.
balding?
Bald. Just like a hairline.
Like nutsack almost like
it
getting
was just,
there.
it was like okay, so he had
Who's
like
dating
long,
me?
he has like long hair, but like it was like balding, like it was all the way.
Oh, he had a
he had the
cul-de-sac.
skullet.
He had that Ben Franklin.
Wait, that's fire.
Wait, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
A skullet.
Wait,
Bro, that's
a bar.
I've seen people who got a skull in.
Yeah.
I don't want to check my hairline right now.
I don't ever wanna.
Hairline check.
No, let's keep that over there.
Never mind.
Next segment.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's you just like? Did you get a little bit mad?
I was just like disappointed, cause like to be honest, I was like, cause like when we first met, I was kind of like looking at the hat. I was suspicious. I was like, he's wearing
That's
that hat a
suspicious
lot,
as
right?
fuck.
And then like we went out on a date, And then like on that date too, he had the hat on. I was like, interesting. I'm suspicious.
Is suspicious.
Was it a nice place
Damn,
too?
I wear a hat every day of my life.
And then later on in the night, he finally took it off, and I was like, so that's why you had it on the whole time. But
I'm hat fishing.
Did you call him back?
did I call him out?
No, I'm saying, did you like after that? Did you go on another date with him?
No.
Oh, he
But-
knew. I bet you the second he knew too, because your face probably melted.
It's just a preference. Like
Was
if
he just, was he trying to fix it when like you took it off though?
Was he like the fast?
Yeah, did he say anything? Like,
Wait, why did he
he
take it off?
he just took it
Yeah,
off.
why did he take it off?
He was fixing his hair.
You know, maybe he wanted to throw it out there. He's like, you know what? I
By
got
the
her on the
way,
date.
he did.
I got her on the
I
date.
think that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it's
he
okay.
does it. Marge's like.
Wait,
No,
what
I
kind of hat was
try
it?
not to like. I like, and after he took it off, he like kept coming closer, right? And he kept talking to me, and I tried so hard not to look up at his hairline, but I couldn't help myself. I kept going like this, like while talking to him.
Oh,
Like I could not.
he knew.
He definitely knew.
Yeah.
But confident guy, like
Just not your preference.
just not my preference.
I mean, hey, if you're balding, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, you
honestly,
didn't hit the genetic
sometimes
lottery.
You just gotta commit to it.
I was about to say, I feel
You
like you
do.
just gotta shave your head.
You do.
Grow the beard.
Really do. Grow the beard, shave
Do
your
the
head.
40 stepdad look.
I go bald.
Honestly,
we gotta go bald.
like I prefer a bald guy over a balding guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's how it
absolutely.
works. That's how it works.
yeah.
I see
people
some
just-
handsome bald men out there. So
What
It's
about
just-
if he has a wig on? Is
That's
gonna
fine.
upset
That's
you?
gotta be fun.
That's kind of
Toupee's
crazy.
gotta be fun.
No.
Dude, it's just makeup.
No, it's no.
At some point, it's makeup. But like, if it's never really comes off and they never, you
know
never
what?
really have to see them.
You know
without
what?
I'm a
it,
sec-
that's
no,
fine.
hold up. I'm a second this shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
have.
fucking fine.
Don't get mad at me. I have seen girls with a lot of makeup and they look completely different when they take it off.
Agreed.
Yeah, but also like
insanely different.
when guys wear toupees, I feel like when they scratch it and it moves, that's different. Than
No,
like,
but that's like a bad one. If you have a good one, you keep up with your look.
They glue that
that's
shit
fine.
on.
why do you know so much about toupees?
but
He's got one on right now.
I did on my shit one day, and I was like, dude,
Hey,
this is
I
impressive.
see what you guys are saying.
do me a favor real quick.
I see what you
Tuck in
guys
your
are
hair a little
saying.
I think whatever makes a man
You
more
happy.
confident, do it.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing is that's going to be a crazy combo to have when you have to take it off or you
Yeah,
have to
like-
shower.
I'll breathe in the first thing. I'll be like, yo, I got a
Wait,
toupee on.
so
to be honest.
toupees?
Yeah, I probably
I put it in my bio.
So toupees, is it like? Do they last like a week or like
They
a
last
month?
like a month or two, or maybe
Oh,
even
really?
longer.
You
Yeah,
just
if
get
you
a
have a
new
good
one.
one, dude, you should see these guys. They go in, you could just see that they're just like unconfident, not happy.
And I love
but then,
that.
like as
I
soon
love
as they're
that.
getting their haircut, like you can tell, like they're like starting to get happy
Yeah,
again.
I love
At
that.
the
See,
end,
like
they look
the-
like completely.
and they're
different.
smiling.
That's why
Spark
like,
in their
I
eyes
love
again.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Period.
why I feel like doing anything to boost your confidence, whether it's like makeup,
It's good.
that, or anything
Yeah.
like even something little like getting your ears pierced, anything like I think that's really
Yeah.
cool. You just want to be, you want people to be happy no matter what.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, though, what is the worst physical thing a person can have about? And you said hair.
No, I didn't say hair.
Happish is what she
What
said.
what about like when they like on the,
I think it's valid. Sorry.
No. You think it's valid for what?
So, no, Christian was
No,
totally
it's
just
okay.
talking.
It's fine.
Oh, is this it?
Girls overrule guys. Go ahead.
Oh, whoops.
See, you
Dude,
can't
you
even
scratched
tell
my-
that.
That looks
shit's a fucking-
great.
You can't
That
tell
looks
that's
great,
It's a
yeah.
toupee. Look
Oh.
at it, bro.
Dude, that's such a crazy transformation.
You
At
know
that
what?
point-
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hell yeah.
But
a good
mind
toupee.
you-
That's a good toupee.
Mind you,
bro.
let's say this is your partner, right? He takes it off at night. Exactly.
Well, you
That's
don't-
the
you
thing.
can't- you can't take it off at night. It's glued to your head.
No, but like, it
Damn,
wouldn't
you're
be
the
my
George
partner.
Costanza.
That's the thing.
So you wouldn't date someone with a toupee?
Probably not. I'd rather you be bald. Like, look, the first clip, if he just like shaved everything, he'd be so much more handsome.
I don't think so.
Thicker beard. You know what?
Yeah,
if you're balding
Watch,
and
if
you
he
got
just-
you
yeah.
got the skullet, you gotta do it where they
Why are we
fade
calling
they
it
fade it
skullet?
to the back. You ever seen that?
Yeah,
They
make it a
stop fading
hairstyle.
it to the
Make it-
top.
make
They
it a
fade it
hairstyle.
through the back.
Make
It's
it a
sick as
hairstyle.
fuck.
I have seen
Yeah, it's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
George Costanza.
What were you gonna say?
That's
After
cool.
that quick bait hit?
That looked great, baby.
Oh, I'll just say it's like. Wait, fuck. No, I forgot.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, it's sorry. What? Sorry. It's valid. Maru's like I'm saying Maru's valid.
Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
also.
Yeah.
It's a first. You went on one date. Like it's fine not to
Yeah, it's
want
a
to see the guy because he hatfished you.
totally-
Yeah.
Because that's
I-
like kind of
Totally,
like
totally.
crazy, and it's like rude. You're not being honest. Why are you?
Don't be dishonest.
I actually stopped talking to a girl because she had ugly feet.
Well, that's because you have a foot fetish.
Exactly. So I'm
So
saying
that's
though.
being-
So
you're
I'm
being
saying
honest.
though. I don't think you should feel bad about the hat fishing because I feel like
And that's your preference.
Okay, wait. I have a question also about that. So when guys say like they don't like ugly feet, like you don't like like what is ugly? Like when it's like when the toes are ugly
like
or like
hair and shit coming out of
No,
it?
or like they're like finger.
That's yeah. But I don't know. Like you just know. It's like you know how
They
people
just look
say,
a little different.
You know how people say I couldn't tell you what porn is, but you know it when you see it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that. I couldn't tell you what ugly feet look like, but you know when you see it.
You said I had ugly feet.
You have.
I literally
have
You know
tree
what?
grippers.
No, because you haven't taken off your socks in front of me.
Because I'm not fucking
at this point.
Because no, that's what it was. They hadn't even seen
Bless
my
you.
feet. Bless you. They hadn't even seen my feet, and they were like, "Oh, Cristian's definitely got a bunion." Because I didn't want to take my socks
It,
off.
it did look like you have a bunion though. It did.
That was literally just my foot, dog.
Dude, nah, that looked like a bunion. It looked like a bunion.
I don't even know what a bunion looks like. I don't
Just look down, bro. Just look down.
I don't
All
have
right.
a bunion, dog.
Question for the ladies. Okay, if you guys were single, yeah, you can hop in on this one too.
Gotcha.
And let's say you were gonna hook up with a dude. It was gonna happen, and you get back to the house, and he's got those shoe stompers on, and he just went from 6 foot to 5'9". Would you just leave?
Dude, 6 foot to 5'9".
Wait, that's a lot.
3 inches.
That's 3
Come on,
inches.
guys.
We
think about it. We make you know what? No, big deal. Like 3 inches is literally like
All right, but check it, Nick. That's
But I
like
feel that's like looking from here to like
that's
here.
like
Hey,
me
brother, that is
going-
not 3
that's
inches.
me
I would
going
know.
to Devin, basically.
What?
What do you say? Fuck me for?
Yeah, what do you say? Fuck
No,
no.
it's straight.
Wait, you know, I've never like looked at Devin and was like, this is a short guy.
No,
Because Devin's not a short guy.
Okay, does he have
average
the
guy.
insoles in, or they're just
Yeah,
like
I'm talking
boots?
no, he's got the insole. He's talking to you, and he's like, and he like takes off his shoes. And
Like
he goes,
nothing happened.
Okay, like if
He's got
they're
the insoles
if they're
in.
boots, like it's different. But like if they're insole, okay, the problem I have with that is like just be confident with who you are. So like the fact that he's like not you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah,
be
yeah.
confident, like
Wait, Cynthia
being a
has a point.
short king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
say-
it's different if it's already installed. Like you can't just take that shit off.
Yeah, like a
it's the
boot or
style,
something. Yeah.
Okay, so if it was a boot, it'd be a little different.
Yeah.
better.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
I've seen some people wear some crazy.
Because
ass
DDG wears those big ass fucking.
And he says it.
also, even when they don't come off, like that they're always wearing their shoes, you could tell if they have like
Yeah.
insoles because like their feet can't be that fucking thick. Like
Yeah, you can see them like
they're
kind of
they look like they're wearing high heels.
you know,
Yeah, you can see
I
it.
noticed.
I get you, but sometimes
There's
shoes
a
are
particular
so
person
big.
I know
feel
when
like
I see
can't
it.
tell.
Like when he's wearing it, I could tell.
Wait, you know someone
I'm
who
not
wears
gonna say
it?
who-
Can you
yeah.
whisper it?
No, not right now. Then we're gonna have to cut it off.
Okay.
What?
Nick's like,
I had one
"Oh,
for
it's
guys,
secret."
but
Wait,
it's
what the
not.
question
Take it to your
was like, is it a turn off?
Is it just or like you like okay, I'm not doing this anymore.
If
Like you're back at his crib. You guys are talking. Let's
know
just
what?
say you want to hook
Yeah,
up with him.
because if it's just like a first date, then I'm not gonna lie. My preference is taller men.
Yeah.
So
What's-
just a preference?
What's taller to you? At what point is the cutoff of taller?
Like 6 foot.
Did your jaw just pop?
Like, you hear my jaw literally drop. You went-
yeah, that was crazy. You got
That's
TMJ?
taller, yeah.
Yeah, do you have TMJ?
Or like
Probably.
6'3".
What about like 5'8"?
6,
3/4?
7.
6'3" is your cutoff?
3 is
Wait, what?
6'3" is your
Why
cutoff?
is a giant, dude?
Oh, you meant 6 foot to
You
6'3".
said you said 6 foot to 6'3"?
No, I'm just saying like preferably
6 foot
like
above.
6'3" is such a good height.
It's got like mad hot in here, dude. 6'3" is fucking crazy.
6'3" is pretty tall, but valid. Honestly, valid though.
Hey,
What about like if a girl posts like pictures on her? Sorry, what if a girl posts like a bunch of pictures on her dating profile that she's not smiling in any of them, and then she's got like
Turn off.
her teeth are like.
Turn on. I don't like that. That's why. Remember, I actually had this conversation with
Oh,
you
we
guys.
did. We did.
If a girl doesn't smile in her pictures, I notice that, and if she's always using the grain filter on her photos, that's another big red flag. But they don't really use that anymore.
Does he
That
know
was
the
back when,
hack?
like,
Is that the
18.
hack?
In like 2017.
Yeah, that was like way back when.
What's
Okay.
the grain
Wait,
filter?
let's say this.
just
If
look
you
like
put
hella
all the
same.
tall men and short-term men,
Short-term men. Yes.
Short-term men.
Yeah.
looks-wise, if you compare them all together, who do you think would be
Short men.
Short.
Bro, short men have lethal fucking
Hey,
face cards.
I'm gonna second
like,
They
that.
have the face
I'm gonna
cards.
second that.
Wow.
And the
Like-
short kings just got the personality that like tall
I come across so
people
many
don't.
short kings that like their face cards are so fucking T, like 10 out of fucking 10.
And you're just like, damn.
I'd be amazed. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah.
No, I'm getting nervous now. You go.
No.
I'm gonna sing it for you guys. Ready? Let me dive in your ocean.
What the fuck is that?
What was that?
They got the fucking cards.
But
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I'm like, there is a lot of good looking men that are tall. That's what you see usually on like, you know, your phone or TV and stuff like that.
That's the cream of the crop. A lot of tall guys aren't even that attractive. They're just tall.
And
that's all they need though. That's all they need. They don't need to step up anything else.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they like lack personality.
But I feel like at that point you're just talking to Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Super tall, no face.
I would smoke with Big Bird.
Alex, do you remember when you said that? I forgot
Big
who
Bird's
said
a
that they were talking
child.
to somebody like 6'5".
What?
And you're like, dude, that's an ogre. Do you
Oh no,
Madu said it.
Madu was
Madu's like,
describing
no background
somebody.
checks for.
Yeah. She was like, I
background
don't
check
think
for
we need to
6'5",
do
man.
background checks on people over 6'5", and I was like, well,
It's an ogre.
maybe we should.
That was so funny.
Huh? 135.
Okay, do you want to send me the fan questions really quick?
Family.
Whoa, family.
I said fan.
No, you said fan. You
No,
did.
no,
You
no,
did.
no.
Run
Run
it
it back.
back.
Run the cameras
Family.
back. Run the cameras
Run
back.
it back.
Run the cameras back.
Do it over and over when he says it.
I'm so fucking hungry, mate. I can't lie to you.
Did you guys say something to me if like one day we started going out, I was wearing the same exact shoes, but like I was a little bit taller than you?
Oh, like all the time?
Yeah.
And
I
the
think
same pair of shoes.
Same pair of shoes.
I think I'd naturally
just
be like, you look a
Sean's
little taller today.
And
Like,
I
you
was
look
like,
taller
I was like,
now.
oh yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, it would
I
make
just
me
need
mad.
A little bit better.
Would
Would it make you mad?
It would make me mad.
Would you
I would
sabotage me?
I would get the same shoes as you.
No. I'm saying like I have Air Forces on, and you have Air Forces on, but now all of a sudden like I got insoles, but like I'm not saying anything to anybody about it.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying.
Nah,
Would you say something?
No.
Go around and tell people? Hell no.
Would you like air them out in front of everybody?
I'd probably be like, oh man. Those are
What
pretty
if
cool
I was
kicks you
like,
got.
what if I was like doing
me
too
try
much?
mine.
What if I was like doing too much? And I'm like, someone's asking about like our heights, and I'm like, oh yeah, Sage is the shortest out of all of us.
Okay, then I would have to bring it up. I'd be like, okay.
Did somebody just spray perfume?
Yeah,
I'm tasting it.
I'm tasting it too. Is that you?
That was me. You're tasting it.
I'm tasting it.
Don't taste
was that right now?
I didn't even see that.
No, I didn't
That's
need it.
it. Yeah, I would have to call you out. I'd call you
Just
out.
in front of everybody.
Yeah.
No,
It
wouldn't be the first time.
Liar!
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have you tried
I
it before?
called you.
No, I got gifted them for Christmas.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Who the fuck
did.
gifted
what?
it to
Wait,
you?
we gotta see those.
From who?
You guys were with me.
Gifted what?
Jimmy gave me them when I was with some of y'all.
Oh,
he
I'd
gave
have to
us all.
run
He gave
the
us all
fade.
Christmas presents, and he
presents.
gave me insoles.
Yeah.
like height insoles.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Remember
I never
that.
put them in.
You gotta try it on after.
Don't,
like
man.
you
All
have
right.
to run the fade with
You
somebody
don't
that's
need
you.
it.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. We have a family submitted question
Family.
from Faith S.
What?
in New York.
From who?
Faith.
Hi, Faith.
From New York.
Hey,
Her
Faith.
question is, how do I explain my anxiety to my boyfriend that doesn't really get it? So in general, I feel like, how do you explain anxiety to a person that doesn't really understand it? And I only kind of picked this too because I feel like I never really had anxiety. And when people would explain to me when I was younger and immature, I'd be like, I don't get it. Why do you have anxiety? Or why are you freaking out about the littlest thing ever?
Watch Inside Out too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
Just kidding.
I've never watched that.
No.
To anybody that, or maybe, yeah, just anyone have any thoughts for that? I feel like as I've gotten older and matured, I've understood that there's just things people have anxiety about, or just like at any moment in time.
Sometimes I get anxiety, but I don't even realize it. Like I went through therapy and I got it for that. So like my body experiences the
Tingles?
no, not just tingles, but just like the anxious and like all this other stuff, and I'm like, what's going on right now? Because my brain isn't really, it's not registering it because I'm not, whatever. But it's so weird. Like you can't really explain that to somebody that doesn't have that physical feeling of it. So I don't know if you'd be able to
Did you break up with him?
No.
No.
I
That's
think
a
when
hard
you're
thing to do.
anxious, the one thing you need is reassurance in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
would
gotta make sure you're
say-
okay.
I would say it kind of feels like you, for me at least, it's like you don't really have control over
Yeah.
your thoughts really. And then I think you feel it physically too. There are some physical side effects, like you literally get like tingly or
Just
like
feels
anxious.
weird.
Yeah.
I can't breathe and I get anxious.
Yeah, but like for me, I think for the most part, if I'm having like an anxiety attack or whatever, like I'm not like in control of my own thoughts.
And if somebody gets mad at you while you're having an anxiety attack, it's 10 times
It's
worse.
yeah.
It's so much worse. You don't want to feel uneasy when you're already having. If you vocalize it to somebody like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna, like, I think something. I just feel really weird. I don't feel okay." And if you were to like say like, "Oh, like, you get kind of mad. You're like, well, why do you feel that way? It's over this something like so little, so stupid. And they would make you feel 1,000 times worse.
I feel like over time when people mature, they'll start to just understand that everyone has their own issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if they don't have like an understanding because they haven't been through it, but they'll learn to understand like the way you handle it, and the way you deal with it, and probably just be the best they can.
That's why I say reassurance, because I feel like if you're anxious, you have to like let them know you're anxious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's okay to talk about problems if they keep coming up, but like you do need that reassurance just to know like they're there for you when you're having those attacks or like when you're feeling that way. Yeah. And I think that's when like people start to understand like how bad anxiety could get. When they see it over and over again.
You never had a panic attack?
Oh no, I actually have had anxiety before, but not now. But when I was little, my chest would like get really, it would just hurt really bad. But then I would just do physical activity and it'd go away.
I used to not believe in it until I had like a bad panic attack one time. I was like, what the fuck was that? Because like I just got cold and like felt like tingles everywhere. I was like, what the fuck? Started hyperventilating, and I was like, okay, well, I feel like it's also a thing of like, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but like when you're Latino, people tell you like, oh yeah, no, just. It's not a real thing. Like, just be happy.
I think it also depends on your culture, because a lot of cultures don't believe in like depression and like anxiety and stuff like that. And it's like, why are you tripping about that? And then it's kind of like you're not even paying the bills, or that's not even a thing, or just go get some air. And I think that can get really scary. You know, because then you just feel like you're stuck.
Yeah. And a lot of anxiety doesn't stem from something super little. It stems from something like super traumatic that you don't even realize.
Very true.
It can be for anything. Well, I hope that someone answered your question.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe you got some good advice. I don't know. I think so.
I think you hit it.
Maybe. I feel like that we did the best we could.
Wait, I did. My bad. I'm so sorry. I do want to bring up something about like the whole like dating thing and features, like the dating features that we were talking about. Did you guys tell me about this? Did you guys see that dating apps pretty soon women are actually allowed to filter what type of height they want on dating apps?
I thought they could already do that.
No, you can't filter it, but now they're making it so that girls can filter, like if they want like 6'3" and above or 6 foot and above. Do you guys think that's like a
dude, that because imagine someone doing like 6 foot and above, and they're like, damn, I just can't match. Like, I guess I'll drop to like 5'9".
And then they
like that's crazy.
Yeah, like what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that?
I think people would start lying more.
But supposedly they're gonna make you like show your IDs too, and like make sure like you have proof that your height is your height.
You know who used to lie crazy about their height? This guy. This guy would not anymore, but this guy would up it every time someone asked him about it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I should have been doing that.
He was throwing 5'10" out there, like
you know. At one point, I believed I was 5'10".
I don't know.
At one point, I gaslighted myself so hard.
So what happens when you show up to the date and they're like,
oh, Nick wouldn't. I don't think you'd ever.
I don't think I'd ever show up to the date.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just about reassurance.
Yeah. I just like.
Did you get more swipes when you put 5'10"?
Fuck yeah, I did.
But also, like, with that, it's like, where does it stop then?
I don't agree with the height thing. I'm not gonna lie.
You do or you don't agree with it?
I don't. Just if you just swipe fucking left, I guess.
Yeah. I don't agree with it too, but yeah.
But maybe you're just hitting like 5'9" after 5'6", and
you're
like,
dude,
fucking let me just preference this
well,
shit.
like, dude, let me ask you a question. If you were on a dating app, because I know you would never be on a dating app, but if you were on a dating app and you talked about how you like taller men, and you saw the dial and it showed from like any to like 6 foot and above.
I know you're hitting.
Come on.
I probably am, but then the thing is,
I don't know, honestly.
Understandable though.
Okay, dating apps are out there for the most part. Like, they have you put in your height, whatever, and it's like if you don't like it, skip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I think the thing with like doing that, like implementing something like that, just creates more discrimination in our society. Like, it leads to more discrimination because that's basically what it is. You're like discriminating.
Yeah.
Like, it's preference, of course, but you don't have to like make it
but
like
also,
a thing.
There's always there
like,
could be one person that like couldn't be your typical like preference wise, like height wise, but then they have something else that you really fucking like.
Exactly.
And you can pass across it.
But isn't the whole point of
that
being
weapon
on
of
a
mass
dating
destruction
app being like,
dude, that's
5'10", by the way.
You gotta edit your preference, eye color, everything. Imagine that.
Find like your perfect man. Sorry.
no, you're good.
Let's start that.
Actually, isn't that like what Match.com was
I
or
thought
whatever?
the whole point of like being on a dating app was to find your perfect type.
It is.
But you
But
have
then
to
the thing
search
is,
for it.
Your type, though, what you do is your interests.
It shouldn't
not
be
your
at your
business.
fingertips.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
shouldn't
your
be
physical, how you
physical.
look.
It shouldn't be at your
Let's be
fingertips.
dead
to, like,
ass right
make
now.
the
Let's
right
start
per-
the
you know what I
opposite
mean?
way.
That's so weird.
also, what if somebody like prefers like, let's say since we're talking about height to be like on the taller side, but then like there's somebody with the fucking crazy lethal face card.
And so you won't see them then?
You won't see them if you're already
Yeah.
like.
But you
Yeah.
just said you've seen a lot of people with lethal face cards and they're all short, but you've never been with like a short guy.
Girl, he low key ate you up with that one.
You know short man.
No, I'm just talking about like other people.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to defend you. Okay.
You never been with a short person?
No, I
Yeah,
have.
she
I
has.
have.
What's short for you? Like 5'10"?
Hey,
You might have even been 5'7".
I think he was 5'8". He was the same height as you.
Really?
5'10".
5'7".
5'10". Oh, then he was 5'10".
He's 5'10". He was 6 foot. He was 6
I
foot.
think he was like 5'10" then.
And a half.
Yeah.
Well,
That's crazy.
I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We answer other questions.
And
Unless
also,
you
sorry,
wanna-
making it like that makes it more about like appearance. So it just makes it more like superficial.
We should make that app.
Yeah, dude, we would probably get so many people.
Yo, we should
start
profit off
this.
that.
We should profit off that.
Build,
Wait, but
build
like-
your own person shouldn't be at your fingertips.
Who's
It should
had
not
who's had dating apps here?
be. I think everybody.
I have.
Everybody has? Okay, well I haven't, so I wouldn't know. But like, when you guys have been using it, like, do you ever swipe right because of like similar interests?
Swipe right is I was on Hinge. There was no swipe right. It was just like.
Oh, okay. Would
Hinge
you
is
ever like
weird.
Yeah, I
for
would
like interests?
Yeah, if they're interested. in
Like
some type of thing.
mainly? Okay,
They gotta
yeah.
be cute too, though.
Yeah, they have to be attractive as well.
Gotta
of
have
course.
a lethal face card.
So it's like all together.
Lethal face card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like I mean, it already showed your interests and then pictures or videos of whoever or whatever you wanted, but it wouldn't. I mean, I will say though, they had a tab like on Hinge where if you paid extra like a monthly fee, you did see the most beautiful people ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of like dating apps are low key moving to that, like where it's gonna be all like physical.
Let's
That's what I'm
beat
saying.
them. Let's get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I know South Korea is like that. Like,
This guy.
have you seen
That's
that
what- I'm trying to
TikTok
make money. You're not?
of like
I am,
South
I am.
Korean dating apps?
What?
Cynthia, have you?
I don't think so.
What is it?
Like
you
they
know
get
what?
like specific.
What was that?
What are you doing?
What was that? No, that wasn't me.
Wait, they get super specific with South
Yeah,
Korean
but I
dating apps?
forgot.
Oh.
I forgot how it was,
It's
but it
okay.
was like some crazy shit.
Wait.
Like, what?
No, continue.
No, what?
No. Say your thing. It's not related to that.
Okay, okay.
That's good. That's good speech.
This
Like-
guy tweaks me out, bro.
What do you mean?
This guy just
No.
tweaks me out.
From what I recall, it's like they give you like a certain amount of like seconds to like decide. Like you have to decide right away. if, like this
That's pretty.
literally
that's pretty
just physical. Yeah.
That's fun.
Korea's brutal, like when it comes to
That's
beauty
not-
standards and stuff.
I was about to say, I feel like the beauty standard there is like a lot different,
Yeah.
and it's a lot more like.
They love like skinny, very skinny,
Pale.
Damn,
Use a
dude.
mountain gap. Like,
Small face.
We'll keep it here.
His face gotta be like.
Oh,
They love you here.
big eyes.
What? Your head will work?
Yeah, they'll love your head.
Why? Because you have a tiny head.
she's on the luchador mask. And you oh no.
No, it's okay. It's not the head though. It's just the face.
Face. Oh.
They
Not
want
the
a
whole
big
time.
head though. Have you noticed?
Do I have a
Big head, small face.
Yeah, they like that. Yeah.
You have an insanely narrow head. But I told you.
Insanely narrow. What the hell does that mean?
I good. You look
And
good.
What are we
though,
talking about?
Sean, I wanted to talk about what you were saying. Like some people do be getting mad that you have a preference. Like
It's just a preference.
It's
Like
just
if
a
you're getting
preference.
mad, suck it up.
See, does that come with insecurity now though? If you're mad at other people's
Well,
preferences?
someone told me to me like,
But-
hey, you wear your hat too damn much, and that's a turn off. Be like cool, like that's your
But that's
your
an accessory.
shit.
On But- you. That's
Okay, but like even in general, sorry, or just I don't know anything like
Yeah.
whatever someone says negatively about me, I'm never gonna be like clap back or like be like, oh well, you're. It's just like okay, that's like
Yeah.
for sure. I
And
don't.
that's you low key clocking it though.
Yeah.
That's you low key clocking.
Hey, you-
But like I
you
just
clocking
that's
that.
but if I said a preference too, I wouldn't want someone
Okay.
being like saying some shit back to me, or even when I don't like somebody as a friend. You know what I'm talking about? Like even then.
Whoa.
No, I'm talking all that in general. If someone doesn't want to be friends with you, you're
Some
really
of my
gonna be
friends
so
have to be a
hurt.
certain race.
No.
Wait, doesn't it get to that point though?
No,
Because
that's
preferences
fucking
get too
racist.
crazy.
Yeah.
No,
Because then it gets to that.
I
Wait.
didn't say it.
no. Yes, that's
Right?
what I want to
That's
talk.
what I'm- Yeah.
No. But like, there's like a line though. Like some people think every little preference that you have is like fucked up. Like
You know what?
So
You know what
let's say-
people?
Guys, I
Okay.
have so much brain
No, no.
fog today. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
not
no,
feeling
no,
very
no,
well.
no, no, no,
This whole podcast.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Like, I've been.
Wait, can I say something?
I keep
Can
zoning.
you want to smack her
wanna say
Benjamin?
something really quick?
You can smack her Benjamin.
Hey, man.
No, that's gonna make it worse.
Conversation really
I
quick?
drank last night, y'all. That's
And
why.
that's okay. Did you have something to say?
Something we talked about this on touched on it on Patreon a little bit, but it was the whole like, oh, like sometimes when men say like they just want like a housewife who literally just cooks or cleans, right? And then like I know people that get mad about that and they try to like be like, no, that's so wrong, whatever. But like that's just a preference. Like if you don't want that in your life, don't be with that man. Is that like so bad for him?
No,
you know what I mean?
I think the man's gotta also provide in a way that lets the girl do.
Yeah, of
that.
course,
Yeah.
of
Then
course.
that's fine.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like people just get mad about
I
it and
also
stuff
think
like
though that when people have preferences, a lot of the times it's like I have this preference and then I'm gonna shit on whoever's not my preference. You know what I mean? So it's like if someone's preference, you could say, let's say you take a dude that's in the gym heavy, right? And he's like, all right, I want a fit girl. That's fine. That's your lifestyles matching up. But the second you start talking and you're like, I could never be with
See,
someone.
but that's not what I'm talking about.
But see, that's what I'm saying is like that's when preferences get different. Because now you're not really getting a preference. Now you're just kind of discriminating and being a little rude to people that you don't like. You know?
No,
what I mean?
yeah, that's obviously not okay. But I'm just talking about people that like talk about like what they like and don't like. But
And I think Cynthia's right. If a dude wants a housewife and he meets a housewife and she wants that for herself too, you gotta carry the same values. You know what I mean? But also, I also think it's a little bit different when guys go out to the club or whatever and they meet a girl and this girl's likes to have fun, she likes to go out or whatever, and they're like, oh, why can't you be a housewife? And it's like, well,
you at the club. Yeah.
It's like, well, you're trying to change that person. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Forgot what I was gonna say. I was about to pull some hater info out, but
hater info.
What's your hater info?
Hater and
Wait,
like,
I have
or do you want to share the mic? You want to go first?
No, let's go. I interrupted you.
Oh, like maybe there's guys like this. I can't think of any girls, but I know there's been a lot of girls that like we've been around, and then as soon as you start meeting them, they start pointing out every like thing about you or negative thing, or maybe even positive, just like as if like it's almost.
Why
Damn,
are you hitting
Sean.
him so hard?
Why, bro?
why are you so angry?
What the fuck was that?
What's wrong?
No, dude.
Talk to us.
I lost it.
He won't like daddy when he's
Okay, I'll go.
You were there.
That was harsh. I'm sorry.
I like zoned out and I zoned back in.
Dude, that actually gave me
was
trouble
really
with my
fucking
dad.
I was about to say.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm ready to go
I
run
lost
into
it. I lost
my
it.
corner.
You want me to
I
go?
lost it. Knock
No.
it
No, I
out.
lost it. I lost it.
No,
Sean,
now
you
I
want me
want
to
to
go?
know.
Yes, you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't hit her.
Did you lose it? I don't even think I could hit the table that hard.
Okay.
Don't hit her.
Hey, maybe we should switch seats. You want to switch seats? I'm a little worried for you. Oh, I forgot.
Okay. So. Okay, I have a question.
Get ready to block. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, Sean, are you okay? It's
No,
the Red
I'm
Bull.
okay. I'm okay.
Dude, that's what getting drugs do.
Are you okay? Because he did that right next to you.
I like keep zoning out. I feel like I'm Sean today.
Dude, I'm telling you, she smacks her pen, and then we all get secondhand high. It's every podcast.
I didn't even hit it. I
Dude,
really
I don't
didn't.
know what it is. Literally like halfway there, I'm like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people today. That's what it
I don't
is,
think I could do seven people podcast anymore.
yeah.
No,
No, you're
just
good.
like-
Yeah, I'm glad that I was the
No,
what
like
you
it-
needed to realize that you can't do this anymore.
No, Christian, stop. Like I'm talking about just like in general. Like I would rather just like. No, just listen.
Keep cooking. Go ahead.
Like just one person, one of us could just be out if we have a guest on.
Let's pick a name from hat. Christian.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, yeah, but Nick's definitely saying that because look at him laughing.
I get what you're trying to say.
Realized,
It's too much.
And honestly,
I knew something was
I
wrong.
do feel like the ratio has to be right too.
That's fair.
Like with girls and guys, like
Yeah, I
already
agree.
me and Cynthia are fucking overpowered by y'all. So it's like if a guy
Yeah.
is coming in, then one of the guys leaves, and if it's a girl, then the girl stays still because like it'll still be an even.
Agreed.
Period.
Yeah.
Really, so serious.
Wait, who was talking?
Cynthia.
It's not important to me anymore.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with me. Halfway through, I zoned out and I started like
Sweating.
I'm like,
You have an anxiety attack?
no, I'm like, dude, it's hot as fucking
Hey,
here,
hey,
dude.
you're okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you guys
Relax, it's not real.
so much for watching another episode of Suburb Talks. I've been your host, Johnson Williams. With me to my right, I have.
Cynthia.
Nick.
Cristian, this is my
Maru.
last time.
Davino.
Sage.
Make sure you make sure you like, subscribe,
Like.
comment down what is the worst physical feature you could lie about, and make sure you check out the Patreon, Bourbon Friends, and Nick's gonna be streaming, Sage is gonna be streaming. We all have a lot of new stuff coming out, so you guys are gonna love it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all. Cheers.
Peace.